Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Scheduled Conflicts.
Woo! We're back,
We
baby!
back, baby!
Yes, after 2 weeks of scheduling conflicts, we are back with some more episodes for you. It's
Hell yeah.
been a while, but y'all remember what happened last time?
Dragon!
Ghost Dragon.
We
Ghost
heard
dragon.
God.
Scaly dragon.
Both, technically.
Yes. I hit a god. Like, I actually hit a god.
Sure did, buddy.
I remember you. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
After taking the old path through the boneyard, you came across the remains of a dragon who showed you a glimpse of the great war that happened between giants, dragons, and godlikes. And you also had a friend along the way who was pretty eager to get to Hemgrough to see if he can find himself a mighty strong crew to hire for his next voyage. And he's been terrified of your journey thus far.
He's got a streak of white in those feathers now.
Listen, he didn't know what he signed up for, but you know what? He signed up for it regardless. This is why you read the fine print of the contract before you sign it.
Right.
He didn't
After
sign
your
a
encounter
contract.
with the dragon, it had given you safe passage through the rest of the boneyard. From there, it was just a simple 2 days journey until you reached Hemgrough.
So I assume we've slept and have health back then.
Yes, you have had
Good.
your long rest since then.
Good.
In case you
Okay.
guys haven't had that on your stats.
I figured, but never hurts to check.
And before we continue any further, we have 2 birthday goblins here.
Yep.
Yay!
Happy birthday to you!
Ruby and Gurg have both been gifted a birthday inspiration as per my own rules at the table.
Woo!
Next
Woo!
week it's gonna be my turn.
Yeah!
I get a birthday inspiration too.
Also, want to appreciate each and every one of you that has done the donations to Gob's other scheduled conflicts. You see it every Sunday, by the way.
Tall Tales of Eos.
Tall Tales of Eos.
We-
That's it. You guys crushing it.
Yeah,
We
we broke
reached the goal on that one, didn't we?
we broke our
Hot damn.
$1,000 goal, and huge shout out to one who's been causing tons of chaos in that one, Monster King.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos gremlin.
But we love each and every one of you and appreciate the support.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was an anticlimactic 2 days of walking.
I mean, there's not much to say about another hike through the Hollow Highlands with Alafi being your guide.
Mm.
It is
Surprisingly peaceful.
It is cold, it is lonely, it is wilderness that is built to kill.
2 days felt like 2 weeks.
Again, this is what happens when you don't wear proper pants. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I thought it felt quite pleasant.
My
That's
toes are
because
cold.
you don't actually feel the temperature change.
Right. Except fire for some reason.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess to be fair, you can overheat, so
Hmm.
maybe the
That's
cold air
true.
isn't too bad for you.
Right. Probably. At least the dome was very spacious. Are you doing well, Eagle Eye?
Still getting over the fact that you tried to kill a dragon god? Or god? Dragon? Both?
Yeah, those things seem to happen with us, but at least we see Hemgrough down in the distance.
Hey, you want to know something crazy? We're gonna do it again.
Ah!
Better prepared next time.
Don't worry, if we need help, we'll call you next. Obey?
Oy vey!
This is what you signed up for. This is what you just agreed to in the contract. Congratulations.
I don't remember signing anything.
Oh, you don't remember? Well, to be fair, you were plastered at the time.
Let's not scare the poor guy.
Yes, but
Too
either
late.
way, don't need to ruffle his tail feathers, as they say.
I wouldn't want to ruffle those feathers anyway. Not my type.
Mm. Right.
Ah,
have to
you couldn't
reload the
handle
table.
me.
That's fine. I've got someone better. Just leans over Tora.
So, Alafi, what is Hemgrough like?
It was never my business to go. What's the best way to say this? It's
Roll me
been
a history check.
80 years,
Hmm.
and I
That's
will
true.
definitely roll you that history check once I'm back in the table.
Yeah, that would help.
Yes.
Normally, if some things were unloaded, I wouldn't care. But when Ilafi specifically is unloaded, there's not much I can do. Kind of gotta reload.
That's all right.
Hmm.
There we go. Looks like it's got you.
A history check from Ilafi.
Unraveled
good
in the
luck.
mystery. It all starts with a big bang.
$80 years ago, it had some giants. Oh, I love this game.
A 0.
Ah!
You have never traveled beyond what you've seen so far into Hemgrough.
I had a feeling that was the case. That's the story I wanted to go with.
Your tribe knows that they're a big enough threat to avoid them. So you've never really gotten an insight into their culture.
When
Ah.
every single dwarf that walks into that town is immediately put in shackles, it's not a good idea to use my favorite disguise, a dwarf, to go into that town.
Right. True.
So, second verse same as the first for this one.
I think our best
Let's-
bet is, yeah.
Let's try not to kill them all. Knocking them out's
we
good
did
enough,
so
though.
well last time.
Oh, knocking
frost
them out
giant-
is still on the table.
Is going to be much more tricky. They have more magic on their side, and also they wear armor.
Mm. Which type of giants live here, Alafi?
Frost.
Ah.
Looks down at the snow.
What? There's snow everywhere, as I point. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Frost giants live in snow.
Okay. Well, the hill giants weren't in hills, they were in a town.
In the hills.
It was also vaguely
Ah.
cold
Just
there,
like
too.
so.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, that makes sense.
So, we need to go at a different approach for this.
I think I mentioned it last time, but remaining entirely unseen would probably be best.
Yeah.
Of course. You can't walk in there all willy-nilly. 5 new people, they would be hesitant. But the frost giants, they're the blue ones, right?
Also, there's the problem of actually getting close to the town itself, because if memory serves, there are no trees around it at all. It was just like blank open space. They were able to
No.
spot us from a distance before, right?
So, even if we were able to go into the town under a cover of darkness, we'd still be spotted.
Laffy, give me an insight.
There's gotta be a blind spot somewhere.
$13.
Might be one of those days, guys.
We're getting the bad rolls out of the way first.
I'll take all the bad rolls so my teammates can get good ones.
The thing about perpetual snowfall is that your supply lines tend to be scarce. You think back to the time where the frost giant that assisted you offered to disguise himself as a traitor, where you were the captives
Mm-hmm.
Trading, being a trader might be an option for you.
That is doable, yes. A caravan of
If only our group
traders
wasn't so colorful and easily noticed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I could fix the blue. I've kind of gotten used to it, though.
We've kind of gotten used to the blue too.
Yeah, I know. At least I'm not purple or anything. That would just be weird.
You'd also
Why
be
would
still
it be
in
weird?
color.
I don't know. Purple and red? Eh.
Also, purple's my color.
Yes.
Looks at Pain, looks at Tora. I think purple and red go together just fine.
Nah. Well, not
He's
my kind of red.
orange. That's a completely different shade of like warm colors.
Yeah, that's yellow. That's yellow and red. That's just fashion, baby.
Mm,
Well, I'm
Sure.
green.
Oh. But yes. So what's
Green and
what's
yellow.
the consensus? We could turn into travelers.
I'd sooner try to
Entertainer?
find a
Well,
blind
no,
spot
not
and see if we
entertainer.
can find a way to sneak in.
Tora, you're good with you're good with illusion magic, right? I have an idea.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well,
Selling one mechanical man.
no. You illusion us up a cart full of food, and we act like we're slaves coming from the south.
That's an idea.
mm,
I know you weren't keen on the whole idea of, like, you know, actually being or playing the part of slaves for another giant, but honestly, his idea was kind of in the right ballpark. Especially if we want to go in unnoticed.
I think it's too dangerous. The moment we walk in there, making ourselves look like we're for sale, all eyes are going to be on us. We won't be able to do anything.
Okay.
Drana,
Hmm.
do you remember the path we need to take to get below? Were you given that in your vision?
I didn't get that fully in my vision. I just know that where we're supposed to go is below this fortress.
Best bet.
We're gonna
would
need to
be-
get a good layout of the land. Well, we got somebody over here that can do some aerial reconnaissance.
I think that's too much to ask of him.
Who would that be?
Looking over to Eagle Eye.
I think they might be thinking me.
No.
Now.
Could
Are
be
you
you.
going underground, Eagle Eye?
How good am I at digging?
Yeah.
I mean, in a couple hours, I'm sure I can blast a few holes in the ground. Like pats the Mothaflocka.
We want to try and avoid explosions if we can, especially if we're going to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm more for flying, not digging.
This is why I'm saying maybe he could give some visual reconnaissance and like.
Oh, you meant me. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. See if maybe you can see what other blind spots might be around the area. Or...
You want me to like draw
Maybe
a map
the-
while I'm flying?
Or at least go into the find the direction of where we might be able to sneak in. Maybe.
That sounds like putting a lot of eggs in one basket.
Don't get caught.
Hmm.
Also, do you have a way to go invisible? Because they're used to dragons flying around and probably hunt them regularly.
Hmm. My confidence is waning the more you say of the dangers of this place.
That's because it
Look,
is an absurdly
if-
dangerous place, and if I did not warn you, that would be sending you to your guaranteed doom, and I'm not in the mood of doing that.
Look, if he acts like every other bird that passes by through this place, then he'll be fine.
What?
Also, why would you want to come here for a crew if you realize that it might be dangerous?
Oh, they're open for trade, right?
I mean, yes,
You know
they
what?
have to be.
Why don't we just follow him in?
Yeah,
We are
you
his crew.
Right. We
For the
pretend to be your
moment,
crew, and we are your traders with the brave Captain Eagle Eye.
It's
There we
not
go.
impossible that we could potentially call ourselves traders.
We do have magical things
the
to
And
first
sell.
some of us,
The
some of us
issue
can play the
herein-
role of slaves, but they're not for sale.
We don't want to do that because if we make even look like any of us are a quote slave, they will immediately assume that they can bully us into buying us. The giants rely on strength, right? Speaking of
Right.
which, us walking up to this town looking as traders, the first thing the giants are going to do is try and take from us, whether it be taking one of us to be sold off or taking our stuff is another one. So we might have to beat a few of them into submission so they know that we're not easy pickings.
Right. If there's one thing
Intimidation's
I
also an
believe-
option.
Yes, if frost giants are a thing, they value brutality and strength.
Frost giants, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Gob, but also tend to be on the slightly more cunning side too, right?
Well, they're not complete meatheads like the hill giants,
Mm-hmm,
Slightly more intelligent.
and
than
they're
Hellcat.
not head in the clouds like the stone giants.
Either way,
They're smart enough to keep a bit of tribalism about them, but they also know that trade is important.
Can I do a perception check to see if anyone's guarding the gate?
Sure.
I just noticed we haven't done that yet. And I'm just like, wait a minute.
I'm kind of picturing us as being like really far out because last time we got even close to it, like within eyesight, they did spot us before.
$19 go.
Sort of staring off at the battlements that this fortress seems to be made of, and you see what appears to be silhouettes of two frost giants in their own towers guarding the gates.
There only appear to be two, so whatever they're going to try to take from us, we can easily prove our might's worth.
yeah,
To
for
them.
two of them, but like, it depends on how far that
If-
kind of altercation will go.
If we don't kill them and we just prove our strength to them, then they will let us in. At
Or-
least I would assume.
Well, how about we at least try to say that we are traders? I can say it so I can talk our way in, and if anything happens, then we tussle inside the city. If we're out
How much
here, then there
longer
could be
until
more
the
people.
moot's over?
We don't want to wait for that.
From what you remember, from what you were told by the dwarfs in Dumbledore, that when a moot is called, it usually takes a week.
We've been
And that's for
traveling
the
2
giants
days.
to get up the mountain, have the meeting, and then come back down. For you guys, after leaving Dumbledore to Skylysium, it has been 2 days.
2-3 days almost, yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 more days before their return.
Right, but our best bet would be at least that we at least try to talk our way through these two. I could probably just talk right past them. We go inside, pretend to be traders, selling magical artifacts or anything like that. We could figure that out along the way. But if anything happens, we're in the city at least, and we can hide inside the city. And at least have a garrison behind the wall, if anything else. And then we can search without arousing too much suspicion.
I mean, this is a slaver's port, right?
Right.
So, I mean, we could go in as slavers.
We're going in circles here. Okay, so we need to come up with an idea and we need to stick with it.
How about we pretend
So-
to just be normal traders, going in, and then if anything happens, we just search for where we need to go and get past it. No need to worry. I could talk our way through this. Trust me.
I'm partial to this.
All
Less
right.
games.
Stand back. I'm just about
chance
to do a little trick I've been working on. All right, Joust.
Remember, as we approach, they're likely to ride out to us like they did last time.
Don't worry. I am really good at fucking talking at people.
At
And
people,
as-
not to people. That's the
What did
problem.
I say? Right, yes, right. As Joust, as you see Joust look around, but you see for a quick minute that he does do an interesting cast where he just goes like, and just keeps snapping around, and then suddenly you just hear it go, and like just adjusts his voice, like his neck a little bit, like actually shift it around, and I'll cast Giveness on myself. Level 8, baby.
Level 8.
Level
Goodness.
8, baby. Real quick, let me just roll to see a wild magic. Boom! Explosion. Nope. 10. Okay, we're good.
Oh, don't worry. In case things go ass over tea kettle, I can help out too.
Eagle Eye,
Appreciate it.
I mean this wholeheartedly. I trust you completely.
Just leaning over to Tor. That might be a mistake.
You are a great captain, Eagle Eye. Now just stick with us, and you won't die. And yeah, we'll make our way quickly towards the gate, I guess, then.
Okay.
But yes, for those who don't know what glibness is, for the next hour, whenever you make a charisma check, I can replace it with just a 15, and no matter what I say, magic determines that I'm telling it's truthful, no matter what. So the lowest I can roll is 25 on a charisma check. Oh, sorry. Lowest would be a 27. Just like, yes. Damn, he's good. It's like, wow, this guy's good at talking. And this would be when we're getting closer to it, you know, like, yeah, would pass it, and then we take an hour to walk there. Why do we do this so far away? To get at least the most out of it.
That you begin to make your way up into Hemgrough proper. A break through the tree. Beaten path that leads up to this massive wooding.
Hail and well met.
Not used to seeing travelers from the south. Haven't you heard the news?
No, sir. We've come far south from Autumnburn.
Hmm. And what brings you here?
We offer trades and goods from the south.
Go on.
Path was treacherous. We wish to resupply and offer trade. Coin is always good, is it not?
What kind of...
Trade of things from the south, things not common to hear. It has been some time since here. What goes on? You said news of some sorts?
A moot has been called from the giant. News of the death of Dumbledore.
Oh.
Surely, if you've been traveling the south roads, you have passed by them. Tell me, is it true? Have the hill giants fallen from Dumbledore?
I have heard that they were routed out. But we took a far berth when we heard of the news. Unfortunately, we did not see any destruction of the carnage. We, of course, are just mere traders, and we did not wish for any conflict.
Keep saying you are trading in many things, but you haven't said exactly.
Oh no, I totally did. You must have forgotten. We're kind of far away. Sorry.
See, like, one of the giants from the tower turn to the other one. Did you hear it? I think I did.
He must have. He's clearly making it. I mean, he's so confident. It's like... God dang.
The gaslighting. Oh my god, I love it.
The gaslighting,
What?
but the magic that is making it
The
true.
magic. No, I mean, he must have. I mean, we're having a normal conversation. Now, you did say we could go in, right? After all, we don't want to have any people coming in here who aren't allowed in. You do allow traders, right?
Yes.
Oh, of course you do. Don't worry about it.
Foods, weapons, slaves. If you have it, you're welcome here.
Well, yeah, like I said, we have all three that are for trade, but mostly food. But after all, we'll strike a deal later. I'll see you personally. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Lower the gate. Sort of like drawbridge plops down.
And remember, guys, you're doing a great job. Just stick to the wall. I guess we are doing a great job. We are doing a great job. Yeah, the guys
Joust!
doing a great.
Joust. I must say, I am thoroughly impressed.
Well, Payne, your praise is the most important thing to me.
No, it's not.
How much is goodness still going on for?
I don't know how it goes on for an hour. If we go in there, maybe another 20 minutes or so, I'd say, walking through the gate and into town, you know, like...
Now, when all of this is over, we're making a politician out of you.
I am not a crook.
You know, we probably could.
The great taste of Charleston Chew.
Well, welcome into Hemgrough. Is
I told.
designed essentially like an old Scandinavian-esque Viking village.
Ooh. Kind of like longhouses and whatnot, like the Baltic area kind of stuff. Like, ooh, fancy.
The various sizes of houses are definitely based on who gathers here the most. The largest ones mostly being the giant longhouses. The smaller ones, either laborers, slaves, merchants.
I think our best bet might be to at least find where that giant was. The one that, if anything, he might know the town more, or at least get a lay of the land, since Alafi is so not very used to this place. Or at least we should head to the merchant area to not appear that we're normal.
Should be noted that with the walls as tall as they are, each of these towers is fitted with a frost giant. So they essentially have vision inside and outside the city.
So their
At
heads
any
can
given
like peek
time.
out over it. Their heads can just peek over the wall
Essentially.
completely. Gee, so it's like a 35-foot wall. Holy fuck! Like that these guys just looming over.
Well, if anything, it's like the wall's 20 feet. They're also 20 feet.
Oh boy, they could easily just climb up it, just arm over it, and just like whoa. Well, they are fortified here. It's like a ancient Viking castle almost.
We just need to sneak into wherever it is that we need to go,
Right.
get what we need, get out.
Our
So
best
you
bet.
let nothing happen, yeah?
Our best bet would be
Finding-
to find the merchant area, just to appear in, and then get to the word of this at least location where things are.
You think maybe we might be able to find our old friend in here?
Yes, that'd probably be a good idea. At least then it would
Yeah.
appear that we confirmed that we were merchants.
Make it look like we trade something with him would be
Right.
very much so worth.
He at least seemed amicable.
You seem like he was the only one that was willing to cooperate with us.
Right. But yes, let's keep walking. We keep walking. So just like up here, and now we belong there.
There seems to be two natural paths. One, you see various pitched up tents, heavy cloth tarps, the more southwestern side of the city. If it's anybody's guess, this would be the merchants.
Yeah, the more open area.
Up
point of it,
further
yeah.
to the north, you see what appears to be essentially barn houses
Hmm.
with bars and
Mm.
caravans with cages.
The slavers area.
Yes.
Galafi is just staring over there, unblinking.
Roll me a
Alafi.
perception check.
Ooh. Just a Laffy.
Just a Laffy.
Mm.
He's looking over there.
He does have crazy good vision too.
See everything.
I see everything.
I may have crazy good vision, but let's see if I can roll higher than a 3. Nope.
Go be good.
Oh.
As per usual, I will remind my past
and a 2 this
perception.
whole session.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we're doing rough. The passive perception's 25, so if anything's like really obvious, I probably spot.
Oh no.
Anyway, so you're
I mean, you can
moving
roll,
over to
roll
the
a 2, it's
merchants.
still a 12. Yeah.
Our best bet, Alafi, is to at least keep our eyes open, and if anything, we will do what we can for them. But we will try to save as many people as we can.
I'm sure this
mission-
camp will be empty, but by the time we leave.
Oh, trust me, there will be fire. Like.
Fire might be dangerous. They're caught in cages.
Amongst the various village sections of the houses, you do see that there is just trebuchets, ballistas, crates thrown about, cannons. Any sort of weaponry that can be built or looted is just on full display and battle ready.
I mean, they definitely could fortify this area, and it's like at least withstand a siege with this weaponry for sure.
Like you get this very initial feeling that this meant to keep people out or keep people in.
Because when I see a ballista, I think it's going the other direction than inside. But you know, maybe.
Or even for sale, as far as you know.
Are there price tags on any of this stuff?
No.
I thought I'd ask.
Oh look, they do same day credit here. That's nice. So, no interest after 3 months.
boys.
It's your boy.
Sort of puffing out his own caravan into a tent.
Let's shrink him down a bit. Even though he's still 40 fucking feet tall, basically.
Like, he's still a giant, but he's not on the map you guys were at before.
Right. And the giant snake.
There's the boy.
The snail lad.
There's the real
It's
boy we were all
Gary.
waiting for.
He's the...
Yes.
Ow! Ow! I believe that is the caravan of Essius.
Step up, fine giant's wares here at your disposal. Well, ruffle me kilt if it isn't the band.
Don't make it too obvious now.
We're doing like that, like, cut it, like the next thing, like, it is
I
good to
thought
see you.
it was fine. You made it here without me.
We are but humble traders.
Right, Essius, Yes, we are traders, Essius.
Oh, of course you are. Always have been.
Right, complete traders. But we are still unfamiliar with this place. You said you were going to tell us about it when we got here?
I say that now.
Oh, yeah, totally. You said you'd give us a whole tour around. When you have the free time, of course.
Trading makes it pretty difficult.
Well, like, you could just give me the rundown of directions around here.
Well, you've already found the merchants lane here. Anyone worth their salt and haggling makes their business through this little thoroughfare. A bit further to the west, you've got the pens built for all the livestock, the pigs, the horses, the cows, the chickens, anything that can make a proper meal.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they put the whole cow on a rotisserie.
Oh, yes. Keep it nice and moisture.
That sounds really good right about now.
A whole
Like a
rotisserie cow.
Yeah, luau style, like
Stop it! You're making me hungry. I'm thirsty.
Well, I have food and drink for sale if you're...
It's not that kind of drink I'm looking for. Sorry.
Let's go out tonight. We can both get a drink.
And up to the northeast, you've got the slave pens. Some of the toughest, the broodiest. The hard workers.
Mm.
Luffy.
Mhm.
If what he's saying is true, then we could very easily just give them weapons and they can escape themselves.
Elafi's just gonna point to, like, say the 3 towers in a row over here.
Oh yeah, sorry, don't mind me.
Putting more giants everywhere. Don't worry about it.
But don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. I'm
1,
just doing
2, 3, 4,
what's
5,
what's
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 frost giants at least.
15 protecting a perimeter.
Let alone the big guy in the center, and his name is John Cena.
These guys are too organized. Albeit, if something were to happen soon, well, their boss's way would be the time to do it.
Oh,
But
you
they're simply-
speak of the everlasting, do you? Went away for that moot.
Mm.
Well, there's usually contingencies in place for that. When the everlasting is away, they appoint a jarl to keep things in charge.
What Jarl is in charge now?
That would be good old Jarl Johul.
Johul. Second to the Everlasting? Hmm.
That's right. It can usually be found at the Longhouse in the northwest.
Hmm.
You'll know because it has its own battlements, aside from the ones like points behind him.
Now, are traders allowed to be at least in the city under like just scrutiny? I suppose, right? Since of course we're not giants, but
Well, I mean, usually you're in here for trading or you're here to work.
right. So
These
if,
battlements don't keep themselves intact, and the cows and horses need feeding. The latrines need cleaning. The well needs washing.
right.
The well.
Oh, there's a well. Where do they draw the water from?
Well, usually they would, but it's frozen over.
It is an unusually cold winter this time.
Can you point me to where the well is?
Oh, just outside the Jarl house. I suppose there's one over in the slave quarters.
Right.
Do you know if they pull water from the same place?
You know, I
On
never really
average.
thought of it.
Presumably, it should be an underground area, like a river of sorts, or
Alright.
Some water
Right.
basin, maybe.
I mean, under the mountain could be a tectonic shift of water.
I'm putting a hand on Drana's shoulder and just whispering,
Thinking of actually going down there myself.
Mhm.
Right. Well,
I
thank
don't have to
you.
breathe.
Thank you. Our obligation is great. We appreciate that, Esius. We will have to at least exchange goods sometimes. After all, you said you were going to offer us quite the deal.
Did I say that?
Oh, we're friends, aren't we, Esius?
Aye,
Best
best of
friend.
friends.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Like, I'm just like giving a thumbs up to Lavi. I kind of turn.
I did want to ask, is there an inn for traders to stay at, or do they typically stay in their own carts?
Aye, that would be the center house in the middle of town.
Hmm.
Although most of the beds are set up for the giants to sleep in, you can probably house 5 people to a bed.
Ah, yes. One big bed, as they say.
Softest pelts in the land in those beds.
Well, thank you, Esius. We will have to at least get you for a drink sometime.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't lie to you.
Come by the tavern. Come by the tavern later.
I drink by
I'd be
the
happy to
barrel
pay
full.
for it.
Oh, well, then you'll have to have a problem with Drana. She can match you toe for toe.
She really can.
Oh, yeah. No, I've seen her.
Is that
But
so?
either way- Oh, yeah.
She might be hiding her eyes because she's blushing under her hat.
Drana, if there's anything, I'm not a liar. But yes, we will at least get settled there and at least begin trading later, Esius. But we appreciate that. But try not to make it too obvious that we're buddy-buddy. But you and I are our best friends, and you do really appreciate us having around. But we appreciate you too.
Aye, just be safe in these walls.
Of course. We should go check out.
As we're walking away, I'm legit going to flip him a platinum. Just for being such a friendly face.
Aye, mighty kind of you.
And now I'm ready to move on.
I assume by the time we get to the center house, Giblinus will definitely be gone. It's been it's a big place to walk around.
Yes.
For sure. I can't keep milking out that grape spell. Like, damn.
So as we're walking away, I'm just gonna basically like kind of say like in a low voice, low tone, kind of hushed to the rest of the group.
I'm actually thinking of going down that well.
I was thinking that
to see where
too.
that leads.
You see him as that when the hour finishes up, Joust just goes and just hacks up a gold coin and just puts it back in his pocket. There you go.
He said the well was frozen over. You have to break through whatever ice is there first. And,
Or melt it.
right.
Does
You
anyone
guys
have
can
a
do that.
blowtorch? Eagle
A
Eye,
what?
you wouldn't happen to have like a blowtorch or something, would you?
What's that?
Yeah.
Some kind of like, it's a device from Falling Fire that's used to melt like
I
believe
have
you
an
mean it.
idea.
heavy shades of ice.
An acetylene torch, yes.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
But I would need to go grab some materials, but by tonight I could definitely melt all that ice.
Well, you give me a couple hours, I could turn the motherflocker into a flamethrower.
Ooh.
The thing
Not a
is
bad
that
idea.
if we start
Right now it's in
rising
ballista
some...
mode, but I can switch it to flamethrower.
Okay. Time out. We
Alright.
might be rising some steam if we do that, so maybe heating might not be the best call.
Well, how else are you gonna melt ice?
We
Who
could cut
says
through
we
it.
need to melt the ice?
Yeah, we could cut through it.
I cut through a solid block of ice? What are you, the
Yeah,
world's
that's
greatest
possible.
swordsman? I could use the world's greatest swordsman on my crew.
Joust looks at Tor and imagines him having a sword in his mouth and two in his side. No. No, it wouldn't
He's the
work.
world's greatest magician, but like, he's great.
I mean, you've seen him with a sword? That's fucking metal. Like,
I've seen him do a lot of amazing things, okay? And that's just because Tor is an amazing person in general.
well,
Actually,
yeah.
You guys get a room at the inn. I want to go check out the well, just so I can estimate how thick we need to get.
I'll come
through.
with.
Yes,
Absolutely.
You two stick together. Also, yeah, try not to arouse too much suspicion. My magic's failed, and that's why I had to spit up this gold coin.
You were using magic?
No. Yes.
So you're
Joust
saying
looks
my
sad,
praise didn't matter? That's what you mean? Fucking asshole. Break my heart, why don't you?
Yeah. Joust looks and he's like, "That wasn't a lie, Alafi." Like sadly, that was not.
Yeah, and what I said wasn't a lie either, man.
I have a really stupid idea.
Those are often the best ideas. No.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I guess we'll go there, and you and them go to find the well, at least, or whatnot. Or a
Let's go to the well.
a well area. Cool. To the center house. Come this way.
I give Tora a peck on the cheek before I go.
Laffy, nod, otters.
Sorry, did I accidentally flip him? My bad.
Yeah, you did.
No, you guys just don't see him anymore.
Alafi.
What? Oh, I see. Someone's doing some sneaky sneaks.
Joust a little bit like was gonna whisper to him, and he's like, "Huh, Alafi must have already gone up ahead. Come on, Tor, we should stick together."
Good idea. Last place I want to be left alone.
Also, I love that spell. As I walk in, that was so cool.
Good. Endless bullshit. I love it.
The gaslighting. Oh, love it.
Well, you brought me here as promised, so I said I was here to find a crew, and gosh darn, I'm gonna go find a crew.
Eagle Eye. No, remember what I said. You are a great captain, and I will make sure you stay alive. But if you need anything, you always can ask the Sanguine Band for help, and he holds his hand out for a handshake.
Of course. Returns the handshake.
And then I like lean back over to Tora. If anyone ever tries to replace him, me with him, kill him. Like,
And you
do me a favor, Tora, and take out him.
just see him start heading east.
Goodbye, Eagle Eye. I hope later we don't see him on a rotisserie spick. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, I guess they got him.
Pain will still eat him regardless. He is poultry.
It's like Ted. Oh, I like that guy. So they got him. What do you mean they got him?
Tastes like
I
chicken.
totally liked him. Ow.
So, it's unorthodox to call this an inn because as you walk in these like large barnwood doors, you see how do I describe it? You know those big boat houses that just essentially hang boats up? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, vaguely.
Essentially, you're seeing like rows of longboats, like giant-sized longboats. One row on the bottom of like 5, another row with ladders up to them, another row of 5 on like a second story.
So it's like an ancient boathouse almost.
It's an
like,
ancient boathouse repurposed to become an inn.
And do people like just rent out to like live in it, like sleep in the canoes or something?
They rent out the boathouses.
That's the boats in the boathouses. And these are like giant size for normal people or anything.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's their idea of a capsule.
A bed for them is like a small bedroom for normal folk.
Yeah.
Just ever so briefly, Gob.
Uh-huh.
I just now looked at the stream and I've got the wrong credits on my card.
What, Lanesh? You're fine.
Last time I checked, I don't have Snilk. I don't
My
have
apologies.
the
Let me try to fix
Snake,
that right
please. Snake, please.
You don't have Snilk and Snitties?
No, I don't.
I was going
don't.
to say the snitties.
I already said snitties.
Let me slit it on them snitties. Oh, Lord.
I'm Dummy Snake, obviously.
What'd that tail do? What'd the dog do?
Love you, Raina.
Yeah.
We love your
Raina's
face.
great.
Mwah.
Well, quite the...
Pain current.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, well, quite the accommodations, eh, Tora?
Indeed.
But if my suspicions are true, given the geography of where we're at, there could be a great tectonic or even underwater area that they're drawing water from. But it is hard to know, particularly until we figure out what they come from. But if possible, what we need is below us. And all that matters is how we can at least figure our way through solid ground and ice, without arousing too much suspicion, of course. Do you have any recommendations? Just off the top of your head, initial ideas?
I mean, not offhand, other than potentially figure out what source of the water is, because obviously they're getting it from somewhere.
Right. After all, if it's frozen over, they wouldn't be able to get water, unless they are controlling the water through magic. That is a possibility. They could be drawing it up.
Most likely whoever needs it the most is going to be the closest to it, so that would either be
The Jarl House, perhaps, yes.
or anyone who's doing any farming, even smithing.
Perhaps, yes. But yes, we should at least try to see if we can get a room for all of us, just to blend in. You have money, right?
Oh yeah.
Good. I don't really know the concept of it, but apparently people need it. Just thinks about it, right.
As long as giants take tiny coin, we're good.
Well, I mean, he took a platinum.
True.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter the size of the coin, the denomination's still the same. So, yeah, what do giants probably gold, I would think, right?
Old Silver, whatever it is, I can help relieve it from you.
As you turn, you just see this like hunched over, like gray blue skinned giant, a completely like balding head with like tufts of hair around the ears and this like major sideburns going across his cheeks.
Oh, an older frost giant for sure.
Definitely has come of age.
Mm. An old moot, as they say, yes. An old man. As I say, good day, sir. We require accommodations for us and our 5 people of our caravan traders.
Longboat for 5. All right. Let's see.
As he turns and looks,
We got a second floor longhouse ready for you. 5 of you. That's 20 gold for the lot of you.
That seems fair as well.
Yep. I can do 20 gold.
Yes.
Now, is that coming with or without the barrel of grog?
I assume you mean to trade a barrel of grog.
No, it comes complimentary with the boat.
Well, of course we'll take it with.
Very well.
as he just like
I'm like,
Like-
after
like-
all, I could always go for a nightcap.
like a normal sized person holds a mug, he just slumps this barrel of grog towards you.
Right then, we'll just put this in our room. Just like just a barrel, like walk in with his little feet. Appreciate it. All right. All right, Jazz, you just gotta go up these slanty, twisty stairs.
Careful, it's a spiral.
Or is following behind with like one hand on the barrel, like he's actually contributing to this.
Yeah, like moving a couch. You're like, are you even holding it? Oh, I'm totally holding it. Okay,
got it, you
okay,
got it.
okay. You got it. Twist it, Jazz. Twist it. As we make our way back over, yeah, and we'll go into the room, I guess, and settle up for it. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the
Rana and
bathroom.
Payne are investigating a well.
So I want to test out how thin or thick this ice is from the water.
Sure. Go over to the well and you see what would have been a bucket in water is now a bucket in solid ice. How would you like to test it? Mind you, this water goes very fairly deep into it, about a good 15 feet below.
I am going to try hammering my dagger into the ice.
So you're jumping
Just to see.
into the well, and you're gonna start chipping ice inside the well.
No, what? I'm just gonna jump into the well. I'm just gonna jump in.
I was gonna say that's the only way you can really test is by getting in there.
I'm gonna jump in.
All right.
I had a different idea, but this is gonna be a lot more fun.
Give me a dex save.
Can I make a perception check to make sure people aren't staring at us as they jump into the well?
That's what I was waiting for, but someone jumped the gun. Give me a perception check while Payne is already jumping in the well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and stop him, but 14.
I got it now. One.
Oh god.
You slipped on the ice and fell on your bottom for 8 bludgeoning damage. So just like this. What was that perception? 14.
14.
Behold, the dexterous one of the party.
You see that there's a tall, menacing-looking giant in front of the Jarl's house, just giving you both this quizzical look, as one of the humans has now jumped into the frozen well.
Hey, how are we supposed to get water out of here? My friend just jumped in there trying to get some.
I saw
Wait,
a
you
bucket.
talking to
Tried
him?
to get it.
Ah!
I saw a bucket. Ow! Fuck. Ah!
Bears on-
Holy crap, that dude's huge and intimidating!
Good grief, he's buff!
Good lord, you put great cheese on those abs!
Yeah,
God, the definition on this guy. Jesus
that dude's a
Christ.
washboard. Anyway,
These guns are the size of barrels.
I'm just gonna carefully get myself up.
It's actually just molded onto his armor plate.
Yeah.
He's
Entirely dad bod underneath.
he's like
Full.
like tan sprayed him on. Just like
Oh,
just like meet the
God.
Spartans.
Yeah. Yeah, he takes off his armor. He's just like Thor from God of War. He's just like, oh no, he's even stronger than we thought.
they keep on saying our spray-on abs look fake. Anyway.
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Did you get the bucket?
Where's the bucket?
Frozen solid embedded in the ice.
No, not quite. It's really stuck in there. Fuck.
Clearly, you're not the slaves.
We're traitors.
Traders want a drink of water.
Mm-hmm.
See him like reach for a pack by his waist. He hands you a small stone.
Oh. Small to him or small to me?
Small to you, like he's. It looks
a
like
pebble,
he is
though.
like putting like a little like nerd's runt in his finger.
Okay, so I just jump down there and break the ice with the rock. Alright.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And as he like points back to the rock, you sort of look at it and you see it has what appears to be a rune written in giant. It simply says water.
I have a tap.
And then he points over to the well, and you see that there's this recess next to the well. He's sort of like pointing you to put the stone.
Oh, I see. Okay, and I'll put the stone in the well. Well, you know what I mean. Put it in the recess of the well, not
I know.
drop it
I'm
into
just
the...
glad you did that because I get to explain what happens next.
Oh no, they got tap water.
So, the rune glows this phosphorus blue. And, Payne, as you're getting up from this ice, you fall into freezing cold water as the rune thaws the water.
Fuck!
Nice.
Thanks.
They have
The
an
bucket
auto
just
start
starts-
dropping
The bucket just starts bobbing up and down next to you.
And I'll start pulling up a bucket of water, of ice water.
Pain, give me a
Icicle.
perception check.
Okay. This is very funny.
Some joust behavior, Pain.
This
What's
is
going
great.
on?
Dirty 20.
30-20. So like you're like swimming about, the bucket like catches your chin a little bit as it goes up.
Yeah.
But as you're looking about, you look underneath you and you see something strange.
Okay.
See what appears to be how do I describe this? A chamber. You see, like, light. As if underneath the well appears to be a room. You didn't see it before because it was behind frozen solid ice, but now with a clear water, you begin to see, like, in the ripples, place beneath the well. As Drana begins to pull the bucket up and
I'll get your trader friend out of the well. Only
I'm
the
gonna start-
slaves usually get the water for us.
Apologies, we have yet to buy some quite yet, but we plan on it. And
I'm gonna start climbing out.
I reach my arm down to help Pain get up out of the well.
it is 15 feet to Pain.
I mean, I'm climbing, and I've got spider climb, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Spider who?
What?
You climb good.
Oh, thanks.
We're gonna have to get him warmed up back at the inn. Thank you so much for letting us use your stone and
Don't
water.
get to keep that.
No,
He reaches his hand out.
These slaves get the stones.
appreciate it.
We'll be getting one anyway, so we might as well take one.
It's not how this works. Trade first, then the stone.
Pain, don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
We'll worry about this later. And I'm going to pull out the nerd and give it back to him.
As you do, with the cold in the air, the well's water just begins to eventually freeze back up. He puts this little pebble back into a pouch by his hip.
I'm going to turn and get ready. I think we saw all we needed to.
Come on.
Do a-
I need to get warmed up.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
And I am going to try to warm him as best as I can while getting him back into the...
Inside Hemgrough is the coldest place you can be right now.
Mm-hmm.
And this water is flash freezing on Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for letting me know. I will turn myself up. Check, check. How's that?
Check, check, check.
You sound good.
Check
Eh.
1, check 2.
Well, apparently I've been quieter compared to you guys.
Huh.
Thanks for the help, Hex. Always appreciate it.
Ah, yes.
Thank you, Hex.
Better. Good, good.
Good.
So...
Oh,
Alright.
there's definitely something down there. We'll get back
Eh.
to it later.
Tora, do you have a towel or something to warm him up?
What in the? God, okay. Hang on.
Oh, fell in the well.
I had a little accident. Okay.
You
I'm alright.
just see this elderly giant like pick up what appears to be this like wool pelt and just tosses it at you, Pain.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Drana, I got you a drink. I'm actually trapped under the barrel right now. Could you take it off me? Like just now. Just legs kicking under a big barrel.
She's going to roll it off of Joust.
Ah,
Yep.
thank you.
Tor
Try
is
back
gonna
in the
be-
room.
Tor is going to be busy casting prestidigitation over and over to warm up Pain's clothes.
Use the magic hair dryer.
Where's Alafi? I thought he was with you guys.
I thought he came to the room, but I did not see him. Where did he go? I don't know. He
Alafi,
wasn't
what have
with
you been up to?
Elafi is really just
Kill it.
making a good case out of the whole place, noting where all the slaves are being held, if any slaves are working anywhere like back here, over here. I've got at least an hour to work with because of how the magic works.
All right.
Oh, invisibility.
But while I'm also looking for where they are, I want to judge their, I guess, fightiness. Do my best to understand if they'd be capable of defending themselves if they were freed. Because the land around here is so hostile
Sure.
that anyone who we were to free would need to make it to Hemgrough.
With your stealth, your passive perception, you are full reconnaissance mode. I'm not making you roll this. You are a shadow in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
So, most of the western side of Hemgrough is the trading tents and places built to where merchants can set up their camps and rest. Across the back perimeters of the Jarl's walls, you see slaves tirelessly sorting through what appears to be loot. Like just loot from various different raids. You see chests of gold, you see gemstones, swords, shields, armor. None of it giant size, none of it dwarf size. These are pillaged goods.
Noted.
To the north section, you see what appears to be a training ground, where giants are overlooking what appear to be the more combat-able slaves that they seem to be training for assimilation, we'll say, into the Frost Giants society. Or otherwise, their own human looters and pillagers.
Right. I mean, if you pick some people up, might as well get them ready.
If you're selling mercenaries, they have to be battle ready, and they have to look and play the part. So the giants are overseeing that these people remain healthy, remain strong, and capable of fighting for whoever's hiring them. And then finally, up to more of the northeastern side, you see the workers, the laborers. They are given hay beds at best. They are given gruel at their best. and they toil. They scoop the manures. They do all the menial tasks across Hemgrough. They are pulling the wagons. They are feeding the herds. And they barely have room for themselves. You see caravans of cages which are either brought here or about to be sent out to folks who have already purchased them and are just sitting in wait. And more to the southern wall where you came in seems to be housing where most of the giants would be drinking, merriment, rest. The southernmost part would be where most of the giants call home.
I see.
That is the more or less layout. Oh, excuse me.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Some 45 minutes later, Alafi would have found his way over to these
Although
guys.
you do also see Eagle Eye there just scanning the potential clients.
Just waiting for one of the giants to decide that he is now part of the merchandise.
This one's got wings and a weird little cannon that follows him. 2-for-1 special, throws him in like crazy.
But after a bit, it was just... Actually, I suppose you guys would keep your door closed, so at some point your door opens.
There is no door.
Oh, there
It
is
is
no
a
door?
boat.
It's a big
Convenient. So all of a sudden, Alafi...
You just have to climb up to it.
Yep. Just out of nowhere,
Hear
perf
him
Alafi.
suddenly jump like I am ninja.
Like, it is... This would... To describe this longboat to you, it is, in fact, a giant's longboat with, like, the whole inside gutted out, and the whole flooring is replaced with, like, soft hay, fine furs. It is meant for a giant to lay on and sleep in. For you guys, it is like a California king bed.
Yeah, we're on like a big open like rowboat, but it's like a giant sized rowboat.
Yes.
It's like, right. Oh, there you are, Laffy. So,
Hi.
and we're on the second floor, so probably like 15-ish feet up, yeah.
Yep. Very, very open concept.
Right. So don't shout things out if you don't want people to hear, kind of thing.
I'm cuddling up to I'm cuddling up to Tora to warm up.
Hey, you gotta give
Shut
yourself
up.
some love sometimes.
Listen.
Tora's
Wrong time
usually-
to do so, and even then, it's not gonna work. So I'm cuddling up to Tora so that I can get some freaking warmth on me.
Well,
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Tora?
I mean, I was going to suggest Tora could actually use illusions to be pain.
Come on, give yourself a
Don't you-
hug.
Don't you fucking no.
Gotta
hug
learn,
me, brother.
gotta learn to
Hug me,
love yourself.
Fuck yourself.
Ah.
Believe in yourself. Believe in me that believes in you. Being yourself.
I should know, I'm you.
I'm you.
Tora, I'm not gonna kiss you while you look like that.
Oh, that'd be terrifying.
Well, now it's not funny anymore. Okay.
Well, everyone, so what do we all figure out?
So
And why are you wet?
Wait. It's very cold. Also, there's something at the bottom of the well.
Well, okay. So the wells are frozen. They are activated by runes that only slaves have that turn the ice into water. But honestly, I don't see that as a big hindrance. And
We could easily just
Hey.
steal one of those runes and then just use it.
And Pain fell into the well.
Ah. Did you
Hey,
see
at
the
least
rune?
I did see what was inside the well. It looked like there was some kind of light coming from somewhere.
I do have to ask Pain.
Yeah.
Do you know how deep it was approximately?
How deep was it approximately, DM?
Boy, howdy.
Math.
Yeah, do some math for me so I don't have to.
Yeah, what's boy howdy in metric?
I don't know, rippling water while you're knee deep, while you're like head deep in that water. Hard to gauge.
Pretty fucking deep. Didn't really get a good look.
Hmm.
I don't know, how deep are wells normally? Oh, right, they're wells. You're not supposed to be in them.
Unless you're Timmy, and then Lassie's gotta find you.
Yep.
If you actually want an answer, 100 to 800 feet deep.
Yes, that's about right. A shallow well's only 200 so feet. Yeah. Well then, did you at least see the rune in
Not
case we
me
need
having to look
activate-
up the well wiki.
I saw a light coming from a direction from down in the well. That's about as much as I could get.
Hmm.
At least I can confirm that there is definitely something down there, and we can get to it. It would just take a little bit of looking around to see what else could be down there.
If anything, if we could phase through the ice, that wouldn't be a problem either.
Yeah, but we can't. It's too thick. We'd need one of the runes to actually melt the ice into water.
There is some magic that could help with it, but I can't slip
We
through
can't
different
use heat
things.
spells because then the steam will become too obvious. And
No.
would attract-
I mean to phase through the stuff, become like almost ethereal and slip through bonds.
Yeah, but not everyone is going to be able to do that, and then there's a matter of
I-
how long that trail goes.
Hmm.
I may be able to get us down there, but I can't promise we can get back up.
I could do the same thing with a teleportation as well.
Teleporting's too risky. I can guarantee
no.
us to get down
If-
there.
If I could see it, then yes, it'd be easier. But I can't go off of what Payne gave. It's a pretty vague description.
Sorry,
we can always
it's
teleport
about as much
out.
as I got.
Yes,
We can
Withdraw
teleport
as
out,
method in,
yeah.
teleport out, exactly, yeah.
true. What's
A
your
quick
plan,
aside, besides from where we're going, if I may, since that is important, but I just want to confer with you all about the things I've seen. The far western side, Alafe kind of like points over in yonder general direction, is a ton of weapons that the giants have clearly raided. It's all loot. They have some of their people working there. They have some folks training. Looks like they like to sell people as mercenaries as well. And then obviously the main pens are over yonder. There's a world where, because they keep the weapons vaguely close to those that are trained to fight, that we may not have to fight alone if things get particularly spicy up here later.
That
I do
depends
not
on
know how.
That depends on how well they're going to actually be in terms of the health. Some of them might be able to fight, some of them might not be able to because of the strength that they have left.
Hey, Gob, what time of day is it currently?
From your 2 days of travel and going through here, it's still fairly... It's still about morning, maybe give or take like 11.
Luffy, can you show me the generic slave pens? I want to see where they get their water. Water.
Their water.
The wa.
The
They're
bottle
water.
water.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I guess Delafi will take you over. There's just another well right here, right?
Payne, real quick, how much light did you say it was?
How much what?
Light. And was it generally downward? Do you think, or it plateaued out? You saw it below you, yes?
I saw it below me. I saw it kind of coming from an angle. I didn't get a good look. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's interesting. Light below a surface indicates that is a different area that was built into it.
I believe so, yes. There's definitely something down there.
Interesting.
Not sure what, but I'd very much like to find out.
So, I assume that there are slaves fetching water constantly from here, right? So, this well wouldn't be frozen all the time.
No, not particularly. Though,
To which part?
well, give me a second.
Not a problem.
Give him a minute.
It takes a time for my mind to rebuff to a new improv.
Because I might have an insane plan.
Okay.
But we'll get there as we go.
I mean, as of right now, you head over to the slave's well, and it is currently frozen.
And I assume it's too opaque to actually see through the ice.
Correct.
Hmm.
They're like hop up, poke your head over, and kind of the same situation as the other well. The bucket's sort of like slipped and frozen on top of the ice on top. You imagine they've already like given water to the animals earlier this morning.
Oh, that just means we need to wait till the afternoon shift.
Oh, hey, I thought you were gonna be over by the other trading hub.
Well,
It's seeing you around here. Didn't know you were interested in that kind of trading.
didn't know you were either.
Well, I said I was coming to get
Are
a
you?
crew. They thought I was gonna hire the giants?
Mm. I mean, crazier things have happened. You crashed into a mountain on a boat.
And if I get a strong set of muscles on my boat, it won't happen again. And not for nothing, but it seems like they're doing a pretty good job here.
You're not wrong. Maybe you could hire one, though. Or you could purchase one, but I didn't think the Cobalt Express dealt in slaves.
It's less about hiring slaves and more like freeing them through my economic advantages. I'm buying their freedom, essentially. And they don't have to stay with me. They can go wherever they please.
That's good. That's what I needed to hear as I give him a pat on the shoulder.
Well, I mean,
Fair
that's
enough.
one way to get people out. It's a Schindler's List way.
I mean, my great-great-great-great-grandfather always believed in second chances.
I mean, for some of the people here, it may just be their first. But anyway. Do I see a little notch where one of the stones can go?
You do.
You don't happen to have... You haven't happened to make a purchase to get one of the stones that lets us get water from the well. Have you?
So who's a what now?
Don't worry about it. A Alafi here's very thirsty, and unfortunately the well's frozen over.
Don't they sell drinks at the inn?
Yes, but hydration in winter is way more important.
Yeah, at the inn.
There's water here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't they sell water?
You go ahead and go about your day, Eagle Eye. I'll handle my own problems, don't worry.
All right, then. You both take care of yourself.
Will do. So I'm going to telepathically say this to Alafi.
Uh-huh.
If there's another path at the bottom of this well, we can get all the slaves out of here with us.
Hmm.
And that's what I'm saying telepathically
Mm-hmm.
to him. That way, I keep my promise to you, and I keep my promise to my forefathers and everyone that came before. The thing is, I'm pretty sure I can get rid of this ice, but I am not positive that I can. Which is why I need to know how deep this is.
Hmm.
I do have a plan B. By eyeballing it, can... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Drana's going to start taking measurements of the well's hole.
Circumference?
Yep. Trying to figure out the circumference of the well.
The well is 5 feet in diameter.
Alright. Exactly.
Come on. You're really gonna make me do this?
Yes.
Remember,
There's
it's
only
2
one
pi r
reason
into
why.
circumference.
There is only one reason why, and it's to sedate Payne's worries about steam.
Well, remember. All right, everyone. 2
I
pi
actually
r.
have a plan B already.
God.
I am in depth,
What
I
does steam
swear.
have to do with the size of the well?
Because if you make a perfect,
Seal.
a perfect seal on it and just keep pushing down with a super hot object, then the steam won't rise up.
Oh my lord.
Science!
I wasn't ready for science in my D&D game.
I'm not sure
You
the well's
would.
construction is going to be solid enough to hold
Yeah,
up
that's
to that.
not really the construction of the well is not the problem. It's the rising of the steam that's going to draw attention.
That's why I'm trying to, which is why I'm trying to get I'm trying to see if I can get something that fits exactly on the well so we can just keep metal and push down without the steam coming up.
Yeah.
And if there's a second passage that makes the steam easier to go through, that's where the steam's going to head. I
We're
am
gonna be suffocating ourselves with steam at that point.
not if we're above it.
It's like
Steam
Futurama. It's no
band.
good. It's full of steam.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
escape through the steam vent. It's no good. It's full of steam.
You see, I have an idea. I have a better idea, but this is plan B.
My plan would just be to steal one of the friggin' runes
I would just say
and then
go-
just swim down.
Boy, it's a shame you're not here. Anyways, yes, it is 5 feet exactly.
Okay, thank you.
You're
It's a pretty
welcome.
good circumference hole.
But this is a dug well.
We can definitely just steal a rune.
Yeah. Or cast one spell and get all the water away. Anyway.
only one of us was a druid.
Yeah, Lanesh, where were you? Oh wait, you're
Where
not
are
Lanesh,
you?
you're Pain.
So,
Sorry,
Connect.
I'm not good at being a snowman.
Anywho's it's.
so I'm going to wait here a bit to see if any of the slaves come for water. And just eyeball them as if I'm looking to buy the slaves.
Give me a performance check.
Alrighty.
You're pretending to peruse.
Pretending to peruse is a role I love.
Good Ruby, I have been in the retail business for 13 years. I know when someone's faking a look.
That is true. That is true. I
You
know
said
that look.
performance?
This is a performance. Thank you.
No.
Nice.
All of 4.
Oh, you got birthdays
I'll use my birthday inspiration on this.
for dancing. You sure? No.
It's like that scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender when everybody's like pretending to look at something and then Aang falls into the barrel of water.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I just need to get water. You fell in the bucket, man.
Alright. Well.
Eventually, this catches the attention of one of the giants.
I'm going to move along.
Just one?
Just one. And he sort of just looks at you both and is like, "Are you buying or loitering?"
Bit of both.
What's it to you?
If you're not buying, move along.
And Toronto will start walking away.
I will follow Drana, but I'm never leaving this, like, staring daggers at this fucking guy's eyes. I could take him.
You there. Burbolg.
Rare to see my type walking freely, eh?
Seen a group like you a while back. Sent them off to Durandal in a cage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I already know.
Kill Bill stare.
You look like one of them. Move along then.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, Olaf is ready
It's
to.
lucky he didn't try more.
Alright, and I guess we'll head back to the inn.
Side note,
I'm going to.
while I'm looking at this giant, I don't suppose he has one of those things that Drana was talking about, since Lavi hasn't technically seen one.
All you see is the makings of a slaver. You saw like this large leather-bound giant-sized whip, but on the back of his waist you saw a large pouch by his hip and a big axe on his back.
Mm-hmm. I could kill him. It'd be easy.
We don't want to start a fight here and now.
Nope, not yet. Are the locks on these cages relatively rudimentary?
The locks of these cages are cold steel.
So no locks, just bars.
They're bars. They have one of those doors with like the keyhole embedded into like the steel framework of it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like a jail cell.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you see a hand reaching out to the two of you. He's like, "Oi, you!" And you see what appears to be this slender human, sort of flared up hairstyle, like dirty. Saw you eye in the well over there. You want me to get you some water?
Insight check.
Okay, roll me an insight.
I'm sorry. I need to like make sure this dude ain't gonna be a rat. 18?
Oh, sure. I give him a weird spindly accent, and you think he's a rat. Okay.
Oh, trust me. I can play rats, but anyway.
My name's Rat, and no.
That's his nickname now.
God damn it, no.
Ratigan.
I haven't even met the guy.
That's
Name's
what I would
Ratigan.
call him, out of character.
Zat Ratigan, did you say?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna call him Ratigan.
He doesn't seem to be giving you a shake, but he definitely has this eyes of just wheeling and dealing towards you. I mean, who the heck's gonna just wander around the slave pens and stare at a well all day? You clearly want to get some water there for a reason. I could probably convince one of the giants to let me out and get some water for you.
Okay, what do we have to do in return?
Oh, come on, add 2 and 2 together here. I don't want to be in this cage. Sneak me out or something.
How much fight you got in you?
Look at me as he, like, brings up his bony arms. They barely feed me enough to get up on my feet.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get out of here, man. I don't want to shovel shit all my life.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually going to call one of the giants over. Hey, how much is this
Same
one?
one?
It's the same guy.
Yeah, and I'm going to say, hey, how much is he?
If looks could kill.
Sort of squats down to the level of the cages. Oh. You're interested in Skinny Dean, are you?
Apparently. Yes. Yes, sir.
Skinny Dean.
His name from like that one, unfortunately.
The giant sort of looks at Dean, sort of eyeballs you guys up and down. What's he worth to you?
Ilafi will take over at this point. Surely I've got a better idea what kind of prices the giants would ask for.
Sort of raises an eyebrow towards you.
No, as it happens, I'm not exactly in this sort of trade, so I don't know what numbers would fit well. But Ilafi might know. So what kind of numbers am I looking for here, Gab?
That is a good question. I believe this would be an... It's weird because I'm essentially telling you to roll to see how much Skinny Dean is worth. I'm just like, what kind of skill check would that be? To literally eyeball a slave and be like, you know what, he's worth that much.
And 3-5, that's like appraise. It's like,
what's the roll for appraisals for people?
Insight?
I would argue insight, yeah, because you get insight.
I was going to lean toward that too.
Specifically, yeah.
Hi, YouTube. Please remember that this is fantasy. None of this is actually real.
Yeah,
like pretty bad.
We here at Scheduled Conflicts do not condone slavery.
At all.
This is a different world. Thank you.
Insight.
Why is it to be the one roll I succeed this session? 24.
Oh no.
Well, dress him up prim and proper and he might eventually make a decent butler or some high-end nobility. But on the merits he seems to be portraying alone, couldn't be any more than 3 digits. But definitely less than 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his name is Skinny Dean.
Given that this one is talkative, I imagine you want to get rid of him. Let's say 275. Considering once he's off your hands, you don't have to feed him anymore.
Can't believe I'm getting haggled right in front of my face. Quiet! As you see him just bash the fist against the steel walls and all the other slaves in the cage just like reel back. 300.
Staring at him. And then
do you have a smith here?
300 gold drana.
No.
Here.
Alright. Fine. Here you go. And I hand him the bag that Alafi just handed me.
Congratulations, Dean. You are now under new property. As he delicately opens the cage and with his index finger and his thumb, he sort of just like grabs Dean by his waist and drags him out.
Can I see where he puts the key on him?
The key that the giant pulled out for this?
Yep. Where's he keeping it?
So he reached back and he sort of fidgeted behind his bag where as you see him like pull the bag away from his waist. Behind it appears to be a ring of keys.
Noted.
Find him. Where's Skinny Dean? Let me find Skinny Dean for you.
Oh, Skinny Dean will show you the ropes. Skinny Dean!
I'm just like an emaciated homeless guy. Skinny Dean! Like, oh boy. Skinny Dean.
I think you're referencing something, but I really have no idea what it is.
I really am not.
Mm-mm.
That dude is jacked, but okay.
I mean, he's skinny to a giant. Skinny Dean!
Fair. You know what? I'll take that answer.
We'll just
I mean-
use our imagination.
I'm thinking frail arms and whatnot. No
And
Spartacus look for this guy.
As he locks the cage back, he actually pulls into the bag and hands Dean one of the stones. Better get yourself cleaned up in the well before you get sent out.
Make sure to keep a proper eye on him. As I nod to the giant.
Makes no difference to me anymore. As he takes your pouch of gold and starts counting it.
Come on. Let's get you cleaned up.
Thank you, thank you.
And we'll get you some warm clothes once we get back to the inn. Come on. And well, I guess he leads me to the well, and then I follow him to make sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
What do you guys want with this water anyways?
We want to see if there's anything under the ice. The water means very little to us. But
You can
Alright.
spider climb, right?
I can, but I just need to see down there.
Might be easier to take a closer look, but yeah.
Okay.
Alright, if you guys want to go peeking inside a well. As he takes the stone he was given and places it in the recess. The water
And
begins
I'm
to
going-
thaw and it becomes just a regular ordinary well.
All right, I'm going to peek in and see. And can I make a perception check to see?
Yes, you may.
Cool. To see if there's light. 29.
29,
Gee.
yeah, with a roll like that.
Nice.
Fuck.
Well,
Run
since
away.
nobody jumped in this time,
Listen.
I'm
I got a good look, didn't I?
you got a good look, but that was in Rippled Water. The water is still when it thaws here. So it is crystal clear.
It was also very funny.
It was also hilarious. That's why I appreciate you guys.
Hypothermia is no joke, kids. No joke.
And with a 29, yeah, you see down into that crystal clear water. And it's about 15 feet to the water, and 100 more feet later, you begin to see like what appears to be a light source coming down from the bottom of the well.
Interesting.
And from there, you
Alright.
also see like actual like tile flooring, as if just underneath this well is a room.
I have an idea. Anyway.
Well, if you're done, he goes and grabs the bucket.
Go for it. And I'm going to just keep an eye on him, but like I'm going to keep checking every few minutes, not, And then but
He just pulls the
I'll-
water out from the well and, like an ice bucket challenge, just and just like begins quickly like scratching all the like dirt off of himself.
Aw. We have a prestidigitation guy. He doesn't need to do this. And we're making him do this.
It's
And-
the shakes of freedom.
Yeah. Here. And I'm going to pull out my old outfit and basically wrap him in my vestment.
He he wears it like his girlfriend just gave him her sweater.
Hmm.
Like
Feel
two
like I'm
sizes,
dating the
like
varsity.
2 to 3 sizes too small, but he's still appreciative.
It is at this point where Alafi remembers that he also has prestidigitation and will help get a little bit more of the dirt off places he can't reach. Just, you know.
Oh man, you guys are wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it.
Yeah, you're about to meet a bunch of other weirdos. Come on.
You're not allowed to be loud, or else we'll have to make you be quiet. Understand?
I said, no worries. Quiet will be my middle name from now on. Thanks to you
Be
all.
quiet.
You can actually call me whatever you want.
That's no. You have a name. You best keep it.
Well,
What is your name?
what is your
Dean.
name? Oh, all right.
Oh, the Giants weren't being mean in some sense. Okay.
No, they just kept me malnourished, so they called me
Okay.
Skinny Dean.
We'll get you fed then. Come on, let's go. And we'll take him back to the. We adopted us.
You bought a slave,
You
is
bought
what
a
you
guy.
did.
He's
Yeah.
immediately free in Alafi's mind because
Yeah,
this-
same.
picking the gold out to pay this giant, by the way, was one of the most painful things Alafi has ever done in his life.
Yeah, against every bit of your principles.
Like, I should
Pay off
never
that.
be working with you in any transactional way. Yet here
If
I am
we see
handing
that
you
giant
gold.
again. You can trust. Phew. If,
Like,
if
I
there's
want-
a
I want my money
circumstance where
back.
Alaf can-
Trust me,
beat the shit out
if
of this
Alafi
guy?
kills that guy, he takes 3,300 and gives the Dean. You are free, Dean. Go. Like, be free.
Hey, let's not spoil the rest of it. God.
Of course, yeah.
It's true. Alafi has been shown to be very charitable.
It's a skinny Dean.
Skinny Dean. Anyway,
Skinny Dean.
you all
Sorry, skinny quiet Dean if we're calling middle names.
you reconvene back to the longhouses.
We have a
Dean
new
is
friend.
cuddling up next to Tora.
Joust awkwardly standing nearby.
And this is going to be the most awkward conversation we have ever had.
Welcome back, you two. Who is that?
This is Dean.
Why do you have a person with you?
He's free now.
Yes.
Did you buy a slave?
He's free now.
Oh, wow. Okay, it is nice to meet you, Dean. I am a robot.
Sorry, they told me to try to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Trust
Don't worry,
me, when you're
just
around
don't
me,
shout.
you don't have to. When you're around me, most people are usually not quiet. But it is a pleasure to meet you. But Dean, right? Yes, Dean.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're one of them Gearforged folk from Falling Fire, aren't you?
Yes, but I am different than them because I am special, just like you, Dean.
I heard about you, kind. And-
Strange.
Well, I mean, we've heard stories. I mean, originally I'm from Alabaster to the east of Fallen Fire.
Ah, yes, I know the area.
You know, I
are
mostly
far
did
from
some dealings there that, oh man, I'm not too proud of. It had to occur outside of the city limits, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you
Trust
know,
me.
Falling Fire's got stupid rules.
Indeed, bureaucracy.
Yeah,
is
and when
stupid.
you're outside the city limits, you tend to fall out of city security, which was perfect time for the giants to get us.
Very true. Unfortunately, our position out there is not as protected. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you are far from home, friend. Well, we need you. We are merchants here. I look over
As
to
far
John
as you
and kind
know,
of
we
lean
are
down.
merchants here.
Yes, we are merchants here.
Right, merchants armed completely to the teeth in wonderful outfits and unusual equipment. But hey,
Yes.
I'm not gonna question it. You guys have done way more than I could ever ask.
Well,
And
don't
we're-
worry. We will make sure you are free from all this.
And we're
Hopefully
going
we
to
can
do
extend
way
the same
more.
kindness to the rest of the captives here.
I have an idea.
What is your idea, Drana?
If someone can snag, I'm looking around to make sure no one else is listening. Like any of the giants.
Give me a perception check.
Seems to be all I'm rolling this time.
Oh, you are very wise.
21.
21. I say barky, but the giant downstairs seems to just be handling himself. Across from you, there's another frost giant that has decided to take a bit of a cat nap in the middle of the day, and you just hear their.
Okay. So
Oh, nobody's really paying attention.
if we can steal the keys from the giant that's watching over the slave pens, I can pull all the water out of that well, and we can get everyone down inside of it to that next area.
The question is, we are going on assumptions that it leads somewhere.
It does.
It does.
Yes. But to do...
Were you able to get a clearer look at it, Drona?
Mm-hmm. Tiled flooring. It means there's another chamber right next to it.
It could lead into
Wait,
an underground...
a chamber underneath Hemgrough?
Oh, you're about to have your world fucking.
Shit's
Dude.
about to get rocked in so many fucking ways.
Yes. How long have you been here, Dean?
Oh gods, if only I could remember. They don't really give
More
you a
than-
calendar out here.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm just going to give him like 2 or 3 of my rations just to make sure he can get something to eat now.
You see that
I mean,
he actually is
Probably
pressing
like
Dean
a
and
year or so. I don't know.
Also, Joust has given him actually normal clothes. Like, normal size clothes that he used to wear. Like, don't worry,
Oh
we'll get
man,
you
these are
fancy.
fancy.
Don't worry.
And I'm skinny enough. I should fit into anything you give me.
At least you're a bit
Well,
taller
mostly
than me.
anything as he looks down at Drana.
Yes, of course.
Drana's thick. His clothes,
Yeah,
her
but
clothes
you-
would be
Yeah,
bad.
but you're not tall. You essentially gave me a tube top.
Fair.
I mean,
You
you're
know-
wearing a dress in the
Hang
winter.
Drona, you gave him your vestments. You realize that's a skimpy looking dress, right?
I feel dirty.
Better than the freaking hay he was putting me in.
Yeah.
I mean, fair,
Sorry, burlap.
but I'm just saying.
He needed something.
Fair, okay.
Now I got
Yeah.
these fancy gobs. Look at this.
Yeah.
As he sort of like
It's
phases around, he
it's
feels like
old-
the shoulder pads on it, just like, oh man.
Yeah, it's just older,
gonna
like,
lie.
outfit kind of thing. There you go.
Not gonna lie, it does feel nice to have another human in the group for a little bit.
Oh, wow, I thought I was plenty human. But either way. But yes, a
Man,
year.
you're talking crazy stuff, though. I mean, a jailbreak into the well? I mean, who knows where that goes? I mean, it goes somewhere, but who knows where that goes? Or even if there's an exit.
That is
That
the
is-
other thing
that's
too,
a-
yeah.
That's the thing. If we could figure it out beforehand,
You're
could-
literally
we could
sending people to deep dive into an unknown here.
What we do is we do what we came here to do first, and then we rescue everyone when we're leaving.
Which was trading, right?
yes, epic, badass trade-in.
You would be amazed at how much of the trading we actually do.
So much trade-in. You could fit
Oh,
all
yeah.
the trade-in in it.
We're going spelunking.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
With our
Yes. It's a
Trading
business
tools.
trip.
Yes.
Yes, a business
Totally.
trip. hmm
Where are you from, Dean?
Well, like I said, I was originally from Alabaster, which is a bit east of Falling Fire. Did a bit of too much trading outside of the premises, and the giants ended up swooping up and taking us.
hmm Lovely lake
How-
nearby.
How many of them were you?
I mean, it was like Me, a small entourage, another group with their little entourage. We were making a trade in the woods.
Yes.
They caught us all in the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them died fighting, the others gave up. I tried to run.
Hmm.
But, you know, giants got a longer stride than me, so...
Of course. But that is a good point. What we need to do is at least, if we figure out where we're going down in there, then we know, at least map it out. And then if we make our plan back up, but we need to find what you're looking for, Drana.
I'm just saying, getting people into a well one by one, you think an entire perimeter of giants isn't gonna notice that?
That's true.
Well, it'd be a lot easier if there weren't giants.
A swimming
It would
conga
be-
line into the deep?
Oh, swimming? No. Falling? Yeah.
You know a dried out well is like 100 feet deep, right?
That's nothing.
Yep. And you know magic exists.
And you're
right?
talking about dozens upon dozens of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
not everyone is going to be good at climbing down, Jonah.
This is bizarre for me to say, but we haven't left Hemgrough yet. We can go do what we need to do, and then come back with new knowledge and a full...
Plan and scope out where our escape route could be.
It's
But
better
our-
for us
All right.
to sneak
Dean, do
where we
you
need to
happen
go
have
first, and then go loud after.
Do you happen to have the rune that we need?
Oh, this one? As he like picks
Yeah.
up the rock.
And
That we are going to need.
I mean, you guys were eyeballing it so bad, so I just handed the giant just a plain old rock I found on the ground.
I like you.
Just holds out a freaking fist for a fist bump.
He just like bumps the
Yeah.
one with the rock in his hand and just hands it to whoever wants to grab it.
I'll take it.
You
Now-
you have the rune rock.
Nice.
Now, our best bet, if we can get everyone down there, I lean over to Drana. Are we taking Dean with us?
We
For
can't
now.
exactly leave him here.
Right.
Oh, sorry, you were
We-
whispering to Drama.
Listen, I know how to lay low and I know how to keep quiet. If you need me in a corner while you guys do your business, I'm your guy.
Dean, it might not be a problem to keep up our task that we are merchants here. If you could, I mean, he could
Well,
stay
they
here. and
already
at
know
least
my
try to-
face here, so it's like
Right. Well, I mean, they knew you got bought.
they're gonna be
and now you're
they're
working
gonna
for
be
us.
like, hey, where's your owners?
Right. That makes
yeah.
sense. Now I could make him look like me. Just looks like,
No, he's coming with us down there.
All right. Well, if we can get up there, if we can get down while Dina's up top, I can teleport back and then bring him back to where I just need to see where we end up.
Dean, how good are you with a sword?
I mean, I'm usually good at trying to do stuff without resorting to the violent parts first.
Gotcha.
Ah,
Okay.
so you're
Oh.
like Pain, except pacifist.
Eh?
I take offense to that.
Being sneaky is a very,
Anyway.
very useful tool.
Right.
Being sneaky is a useful tool, and so is, getting rid of obstacles.
I would say let's get our rest and we'll go visit the well tonight.
That's what I'm saying. We should rest while we can in the cover of night. Get through into a well. Get down. Once we know where it's at, I can get back up to where Dean is, and then teleport him and me back to you all.
Fluffy's gonna start cooking something.
What?
It-
Wait,
d-
no.
I don't
Dimension
know
lore.
about. I don't know about the whole teleportation bit because I feel like that would still attract attention.
We can just all
Trust me,
jump
we
down
would
the
fall
ladder.
into the ground. It wouldn't be a problem.
I
We can-
might actually have an idea. If
All right.
let's assume that both the wells lead to the same chamber.
Let's not.
Just-
assume that.
the
This is a bad idea.
same chamber that's what, hundreds of feet apart?
It could be a big chamber.
I
To be
mean,
fair.
If there's that big of a chamber underneath there, oh boy.
It's gotta be massive. If it is, it could be under the entire city. But we should.
To be
what-
fair, we were talking about something under the entire city. So
Right. Right.
It's true. We know, in fact, that there is. Wasn't it called a castle under the city?
Well, this is a castle.
that's gonna be fucking cool.
Imagine it's like an upside down castle. That'd be fucking cool.
Again.
Dude,
That'd be interesting. That's for sure.
that would be amazing.
My God, we've gone into Stranger Things. We're in the under.
Listen. If I go into an upside down castle, I'm gonna have a fucking field day.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, if we get the water melted with the rune, one of us would have to be up there to make sure the ice doesn't go under. That could be Skinny Dean. Just I'll lay low for a second. The moment we know where it is, I can go back to where he was, to where he's up there, grab him, and pull the rune, and then teleport down to not arouse suspicion. Because if I know where we were at, I can calculate to bring us both back.
Well,
How about this? He gets us to the point where we can go down the well, then he leaves and hides. Then we teleport back and then we message him and let him know where we're at after we're done.
Oh yeah, and to,
Right.
to answer your question about the whole weapons thing, let's just say the metal sticks are perpetuated by the dreams of those lesser than I. And in Thieves' Cant, he means I can stab very good when no one's looking.
Oh, he knows what that is! He knows Thieves Can't!
It's just like, right. I thought I
hand
chose
him.
word.
I will hand him my vicious short sword.
Oh,
for protection.
hell yeah.
I mean, it'll do good in a pinch, but it'll probably just tickle a giant. I got maybe one good shot and then a quick run.
That's
If it's
the best
enough for you to be able to run, that's more than enough.
In as
It's
much
more
as
for-
I need.
Right.
So I have given the vicious
And
short
who's
sword
gonna
to Dean.
and who's gonna say no to this? As he like sheathes the short sword and just like pops out the collar of the outfit you gave him.
It's Joust's original ratty outfit, but it's definitely roguish. That would be the best way. Like,
I'll tell you what.
And call me
Tell you what.
Dean Domino at this point.
Hey, I like that.
Like that. I tell you what. You survive this. That sword's yours.
And the gold that we bought you with.
That's a good deal.
All right then. Then we better get some rest. I'd say midnight-ish, everyone.
As long as it's late hours, that's perfectly fine. Finally, I get to be the night owl I'm meant to be.
I just basically use Tora's lap as a pillow.
So
and I use Payne's thigh as a pillow.
the plan
And
is
I will.
so the plan is to sneak into one of the wells at midnight.
Yep.
All right.
And the cover of night.
So, can I tell you the plan I had, guys? Because it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh boy.
And I was going to use animate object on the ice block in the well
Okay.
and hover it out. Everyone jumps in, close it behind us.
It's like that
Is it
meme of
just-
it's like the meme of that guy like folding his arms and he's like, I guess.
Yeah.
That's really funny though. So with that, I don't think anybody needs a short rest.
No,
I
I mean,
might.
I just use a level 8. Yeah.
I might.
Might need a short
Oh
rest
yeah,
because you fell on your
bottom.
bottom.
Yeah, I fell on my bottom.
I fell onto my bottom into a vat of butterscotch.
Don't worry, I fell on my neck. It broke my fall. That's a joust move there, Pain. I'm not gonna hold you to it.
Hey, if you want to take some short rest,
Okay.
is
What's the
the
dice
time.
for short rest?
your
Are you-
hit die with however
Okay.
many you have at level 16, which I believe is
16.
a lot.
I'm just gonna use 2d8.
We should
you
all
can-
be full health.
You
Since we had a
also
long rest and have
Pain
oh
fell on
no,
their
that's right.
bottom.
You did take a little.
You also do get an
5,
extra D12 because, well, sorry, D10 because of Joust being a bard in Song of Rest.
Okay, okay. I'll take the d10.
Yeah, it's free, so it's a Song of Rest if you do a short rest.
9. So I'm capped.
Nice.
Yeah, Joust is doing soft white noise music. Ooh, ah. Yep.
Pain's feeling much better. Totally not because he's sleeping on Tora's lap.
Yeah, it's obviously because Drana is sleeping on your thigh.
Well, at least it's not grease, right, Ruby?
Yeah.
Good one, Kamori.
I mean, I could not make that joke, though.
No, of course not. It was like it
Oh,
was
no.
almost set up for that perfectly.
It was Spike.
I am so sorry that got demonetized.
Well, no, I self-reported that essentially, so I just turned off my ads. I was just like, there's no way this is gonna pass. Anyway. You all rest in the comfy longhouse bed. The snow turns gray to black as the sun has set.
Man, it's gotta be even colder.
The only thing keeping things alight out in the cold bitter is these small torches attached to any of the solid buildings on the ground, which are barely keeping alight as the wind seems to be trying to take the flame straight from their torches. But it is midnight.
All right.
I think the most eerie thing you would notice if you're stepping out of the longhouse, that the perimeter still has these large beacons of light. As you see frost giants holding mighty torches by their sides.
Yeah. Now, do we have anything to at least make us invisible or make it easier for us to hide?
Tora, do you have anything?
My usual illusion tricks.
Your usual illusion tricks are one of the best tricks.
I can do it, but it would take a bit of power to draw in on myself. Basically, I would have to cast ability at 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th level.
I mean, if you do only like a few members of the party and Tora takes the other half, then we'll be fine.
I can always handle myself.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's even easier. Oh, that's even easier then. So I could get, not Skinny Dean. Dean. No, I'm just like sorry. First initial would be here, and I hear
His
Skinny,
name is
and
Dean Domino.
Dean the Domino. Because when this
Domino
domino
Dean.
falls, takes down this house of cards. Wait, what? That makes no sense. Quiet.
Sure.
Yes, Dean.
You'll have to
Dean.
forgive him. He's a little bit,
Scatterbrain,
Yeah.
yes. I think I might be missing a wire too. There's like a wire sticking out of his head. Puts back in. But yes, so let's see, Joanna. Tor, can you do invisibility?
Yes, I can.
All right. So I do Tor, I do Dean that. Alafi, you do yourself, and you and Payne stick together as well. We all move as a group, and we make our way to one of the.
Hold on. Actually, yeah. You know what? Never mind. Continue. Sorry.
So wait,
or
if I'm invisible, you're invisible, and everyone here is invisible, how are we gonna see each other?
I hold his hand.
We hold on to each other.
Okay, so how are you gonna see someone?
Because we could quickly.
I imagine
gyro-
we're all
We're
gonna
all
just start
staying-
bumping into each other.
Right.
We're all staying in the group. We're all staying in basically just like
We hold
coordinated
hands, Dean.
holding
The
hands,
goblin
exactly.
can telepathically communicate with every single person to keep us coordinated.
Okay, that doesn't
There-
help when it comes to seeing where we're going.
Right.
Yeah, but we know where we're going. We're going to the well.
So
Mhm.
what if we break to the three? Ilafi covers himself. Those two go with that, and the three of us stick together. We meet at one well particularly. We have 5 minutes. Sound good?
Well,
Or at least by the hour. We make a signal, or Drana will. We make a signal and we appear along the wall or by the well.
Oh, either the slave's well or the Jarl's well.
Which well would we want to be at?
Slave's Well is probably less well guarded, but both seem to have some sort of guard. Although I don't want to mess with the person in front of the Jarl's Well.
Right. I think our best bet might be the slaver's thing. If it comes to it, I can make a distraction.
That spell that you were using earlier in order to get us in. Do you think maybe you could do that again?
Oh boy, no. That takes a lot. I literally had to swallow and shove a coin in my throat. Took me a bit. I could, in theory, do it tomorrow, but we don't have till tomorrow.
Red. Sorry.
No, yes.
Joust.
Yes?
Don't worry about it. We'll handle this tonight. Here's what I think we do.
All right.
We go to the well, and from hiding, I will cast silence. Dean will go in, put the rune in the well to thaw it, and we all jump in, and that's when I drop silence.
Oh, so I guess I need that rock back then.
Oh, right, fine. Go ahead.
Alright.
Right.
I give him the rune.
So, but we all should. Should we just make our way there? Try to hide, or take a look around, stay low, and then once we get it thawed, we jump in and go and swim down as fast as we can.
Yep.
Me, I'll sink like
and then
literally a stone. I'll just slam right down to the bottom.
And then, Joust. Then you teleport back up, grab the stone, teleport back down.
Very good. Once I know where we're at, I can easily get myself in and out.
There we go. Problem solved.
Okay.
And Dean, once you see we're in there, lay low. Keep yourself ready, and then once you see it, if you see
You
us
can come
again,
with
we know
us.
shit's going. If you want, I can take them with you. Me, yes.
Okay.
And
Dean, do you want to come
laying
with us, or
low-
do you want to?
Laying low above ground, laying low below ground, just...
I mean, it would be safer for him below ground. You'd be with us.
Probably,
Would it be, though?
Well, if
I
you're
mean, you
near the
wouldn't be-
entrance, yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't be hiding from giants the entire time.
Yeah, but what am I
It'd be
hiding
easy
from
to
down
do.
there?
Fair enough.
I don't know. Rust monsters?
Likely he's safer up here.
The scariest thing
I
for
just
a
hope it's
warforged.
not another one of those brain things, because those brain things. Ugh.
It's probably going to be another brain.
Don't
thing.
scare him. You're going to give him nightmares.
I'm just saying, the scariest thing down there is gotta be.
He doesn't know about the brain things. How could he have nightmares about a thing he doesn't know?
It looked like a weird freaking slimy,
That's how.
tentacled legged meatloaf. It's nasty. Ugh.
That's
Throw
not
up.
doing it justice.
Well, that's gross.
It's
Alright,
very
anyway.
gross.
Thank
But
you for
either way.
describing that gross thing to me when you could have said absolutely nothing.
Ah, you're welcome. I'm glad I could give you a visual.
Trust me, the most terrifying damn thing, there's a rust monster. Rust, metal, anything it touches. I'd be dead in a minute.
Oh, that would be really scary for you, wouldn't
Yes! Why do you think I shake my
Fair
bolt
point.
to hear about it?
Oh.
So.
Right.
Are we going or what?
Yes. So, should we make invisible? We all meet there, or do we all go as a group, get the veil going, and then we just go? We could save the thing by not being invisible, but if people see us out and about, they might have questions.
Yeah, but
Okay. Here's the thing.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We bought Dean, so why don't we treat him like a why don't we treat him like a slave?
Oh, that's just
Go.
fantastic.
No,
You know, you gave me this nice suit, this nice weapon, and
Oh, hear me out.
Okay, Dean, how
Hear
about we ask
me
you a
out.
favor?
Hear me out. We walk out with him and make sure he fetches the water. That way, there is
the
no
giant
question.
doesn't know I still have the rock.
it? And it's night, and so then he brings it back to the longhouse where we are all sleeping.
But yes, he doesn't know. He gave up his rock when he became a slave. If they see him out there and doing
You know
that,
what?
then they'll know it's himself.
Let's
Fair.
fucking kill that one that's watching it, and then go
Whoa,
in.
hold up. Nobody
Yeah,
said
we don't-
anything about killing no giants.
That
group
would
of
be
us taking
a
a giant by
very
surprise?
big risk to make everybody.
Alafi. He's not signed up for that, okay?
Dean's
I
not
don't think he's
part of
quite
that.
ready for it.
That's fine. But if we decide we're gonna do
Okay,
this,
we're
then
taking
we
him
can
with
do
us. We're taking him with us, okay? It's better than having
Alright.
him hide from giants the entire fucking time that we're down
Alright.
there. And we don't know how long we're gonna be down there.
Quick, I got an idea. We all go as a group, get to the well as close as we can, see the perimeter. If need be, we all turn invisible. We someone invisibly puts the stone in. It turns into thing. We all immediately jump in, and then if it freezes back, we'll know we'll have to find another way out. Because the giants might grab the stone when they see it.
But just leave the stone in there.
Yes, or
It's dangerous because then we
or
could be
invisible,
trapped
or
under.
after they hear the six of us go in. Oh. All right. Either way, we're gonna have to. It's a one way. We're not gonna get back out.
We had a whole plan where you just basically dip in, grab a stone, dip out.
Yes, we can do that, but we have to do it now or wait.
Then let's
So then what are we
go.
standing around
Go.
here for? Let's just
Let's
fucking go.
Yes, we're not doing invisible. Let's go then.
What?
As a group,
Okay.
be stealthy.
Are
You
we
want
doing
it?
it? Oh my god.
All right, I got it. Tora, turn pain invisible. We'll all go meet there invisibly. We'll just know we're there. Okay, just be quiet.
Just conga line that way. It's
Sure.
not that hard. We can all grab each other's shoulders.
Sure. Sure, very well. And yeah, you see as Joust will cast invisibility at, because it's second level, so third, fourth level to get Dean, him, and Drana. Dun, 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 dun. Carrie and Drana, cause she's small. Da, 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 da. Put her in the pie boo. Hey! Da, 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 da. Yeah, because that does promote the plan. If we're all invisible, are we just gonna keep bumping into each other? Fuck! Shit! Clanking. I wonder what that was. Must have been the wind.
Alright.
I still think-
Dean, Emberlight, you are invisible.
that all of us targeting one giant could easily take him out.
Yes,
It would
but
basically give way to consequences that we're not ready for yet.
I mean, I understand the takeout, but what about the cleanup?
Exactly.
There's a dead giant next to
We
a
can't
well.
just
Lovely.
leave a dead giant unattended. We'd have to cover the
No,
body
we
up.
keep guessing.
A dead giant next to the slave pens, and you're their most recent buyer.
Mhm.
Draw some lines.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
can't believe
What are they
Skinny
gonna do,
Dean
fight
took
me?
out Frank, the poor
See?
bastard.
See?
I mean, I guess I'm in this for the long run anyway. So let's just do what we gotta do.
All
Just
right.
put a hand. I put a shoulder on friggin' on Dean and just be like, "Welcome to the Sanguine Band."
Visibly.
And that's when he's heard the name and realizes what the fuck is going on.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Does he know the Sanguine Band? That is the question.
You have to remember that when we entered the Hollow Highlands, Gaia shouted it from her mountaintop.
Because I taunted her.
Oh shit! Slade Pen guy like what the
Now
fuck?
all of China knows you're here.
Good.
Perfect.
How many messages do
The
you need
look on
to
his face, I can't wait to see
as we
it.
turn invisible? The unironic sixth member, Skinny Dean.
It's Dean Domino. Come on.
Dean Domino.
For those who don't
Formerly
know, that's a
Skinny-
Fallout reference.
Mm-hmm. Skinny Dean.
Well, Dean Domino is the reference.
Yeah, Dean Domino, yeah.
Invisible conga line, I guess. Did Tora cast
Invisible
the invisible
conga line,
spell for
let's
the rest
go.
of them?
Yeah, Tora's gonna cast for him in pain.
Okay.
Sorry, let me do my quick wild magic just double check for you.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And
Tora holding
Alofi
hands.
invisibility
Oh,
for
7.
himself.
We're good.
Correct. Right?
Yeah.
With
Okay.
everybody shoulder to shoulder, you all just invisible conga line your way.
Just like stepping where we're stepping in the house, the ground.
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da. Dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dun, 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 dun,
Inspector Jacques Lusseux.
So far,
How's-
so good.
How's the area around it? Are there people around?
Aside from the bitter snowfall, you see slaves with all huddled together for warmth, and a
And the
fire
gate,
giant that
yeah.
seems to be sitting on what appears to be
Mean
like
Frost Giant.
the frost giant.
Mm.
Sitting on what appears to be like a broken caravan, like the wheels are far gone, and he's using as like a makeshift stool or like chair. His arms just hunched forward as he's just keeping his eyes on the pens. You imagine that this kind of midnight watch is just boring as all hell.
This is when the spell catnap would actually matter. Damn. Catnap! Uh-huh.
Catnap requires
Sleep.
consent.
Yes, I know. Catnap!
You could absolutely put
Right.
it to sleep, though.
I learned that one
Yeah.
once.
That is true. You do need to consent because then they get a good rest by it. So if you say, do you want to sleep well? Sure. All right.
Alright, we're here, so now what? I put the stone in.
Mhm.
Alright.
Put the stone in. We jump down.
Mind
and
the
we-
giant.
Yeah.
Alafi, can you keep an eye on him, please?
Ah, boy.
Yeah, keep an eye on his jugular like you think you are.
Ahem.
Right, here goes nothing. He seemingly takes the stone out and puts it in the well. As you all look, you see the frozen water thaws.
Catwalla, do your thing.
What?
Alright.
Let me dive in?
No.
No, I'm talking to Dorlan. Dorlan, do your thing.
Oh, sorry.
And
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm going to cast silence over the well.
A bubble of silence is cast amongst you all.
And Who wants to take the dive first?
I will. I'm gonna hop in.
Right.
Just.
About a 15-foot drop, you splash into the water.
And I'm going to sink to the bottom.
About 100 feet of water later.
Okay. Do I see anything down there?
As you continue down to the bottom of the well, the light continues to grow to you as your feet give out and you fall through. Give me a dex save.
Oh, yay! 25.
25. Yeah, you're fine.
Quick on your feet.
You fall through. End up in a room.
Oh.
It was about another, 30-foot drop.
Oh, so.
Oh, Jesus.
Or you're next.
Oh, well, it's silent. We can't hear each other. Oh, telepathically.
Well, also, Tora felt pain let go, so he's gonna presume he's next up.
Mm-hmm.
God, that must be awkward. We don't even see each other.
Alright.
I'll take a dive.
Tora
And a
will dive down. Same thing happens. You swim down about 100 feet. I imagine if you're focused on nothing but just sinking down, then yeah, it's there should be no real threat of drowning if you're all swimming in one direction.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still the fall. Give me a dex save.
Can I try to catch him? Oh wait, I can't because he's invisible.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Me.
I was gonna try and catch him, and
Don't
hold him
worry, I
bridal
can
style,
see you.
but
I'll
okay.
catch you. Wait,
Natural
That's okay.
20. Let's go.
Fucking let's go.
Didn't- Now imagine this really cool impossible flip that no one saw because you're invisible. Yeah!
12 half.
Cool.
You'll only take 6 fall damage. A little ache in your knees, but pain. You just hear the of 2 feet.
I look in the direction of the sound. I assume I know the sound of those heels.
Who knows?
I guess Joust will go. You see, he just kind of pats. He just kind of pats in the general direction on Drana, on the top of the head, because that was where it was Congline, and Joust just literally, but just his way just down.
Yeah, like a 600-pound robot, you sink like a rock.
Joust not even swimming, just checking a watch as he's just going straight down.
Yeah, give me a dex save, Joust.
Like a bullet coming out from the ceiling. Dex save.
Like a falling depth charge.
Torpedo incoming! +7. 16.
16. Okay, you'll be fine.
Does invisibility require concentration?
It does. Yes.
20 half, so 10 fall damage for you, Joust.
Alright, now I'll roll you a concentration check, but I do have advantage on that.
Yes, sir.
Because I have a Warcaster, and I'm
Warcaster.
Warcaster, and I'm proficient with Constitution, because I'm a resilient boy. Oh, I'm definitely good.
You're fine.
So rather
Okay,
than
good,
Torres
good,
Middleton,
good.
you just hear this clank. You just hit the ground. Oh.
Various.
I am okay.
Okay, that does mean I need to make it 2 because I'm holding on me in pain. But
Mhm.
I also have Warcaster, so I get advantage. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, either way, you definitely made it.
Alafi, you're next.
And Alafi will have in.
You're a monk. That's all I have
Yeah.
to say.
All right.
You guys don't even hear me land.
Oh no, we lost the Laffy. I've been
Dean.
here the whole time.
This is your last chance. Do you want to come with us?
Oh, what the fuck?
If not, you can wait in the inn. But we're heading down.
He's hearing this in his head for the first time, just like,
Get out of my head! He's
What
smiling.
nightmarish creatures we are.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
he can't respond back to the telepathy, can he?
It's silent.
Nope. He
So
either
he
jumps
just-
in or he doesn't.
You gave him the option to jump or stay, so
Get out of my... Some creature told him, do you want to go or stay, Dean?
but you dive in, Drana,
All right.
and I need your deck save.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Deck saves with Drana, always fun.
Yeah, you're great at those.
And
Nope.
I sink in my plate mail just.
Oh, with a 30
Oh.
foot, with a 30-foot drop, yeah, that's 20 bludgeon. That's 20 fall damage.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Brick.
Grandrona.
Let's get you all into the room that I have set up for you.
Alright, so I assume Dean removes the stone. And then.
We don't know. We're
Wait,
not
give me a
down there.
second. Gotta get all the giants off the board. Lord knows they're up there, not down here.
There's only 40 giants under here. Duh! Like, silly guys. Da-da-da-da. Where are you going, guys? To finish this war. Da-da-da-da. Hell yeah.
Sir, killing a hell of a lot of giants.
Wouldn't be the first
Master
time.
Chief. Wouldn't be the first time. Da-da-da-da.
Referring to Drama for Brick, she flew pretty good.
I love that quote.
Wasn't flying, it was falling with style.
Yeah. Falling like a lead balloon.
This. There we go.
Oh, that shift kind of threw my brain off. Just
Some new music for Tone.
as we see Zelda Water Temple. Aww.
You find yourselves in a large antechamber. Fix this good. Right there. There we go. Perfect.
There.
Now it's giant-sized corridors. Perfect.
I'm gonna scale down just a smidge then. There we go. Perfect. Little bit.
The place is illuminated by these blue, fluorescent, burning stones. Lighting up what appears to be a large catacomb. Let me get a note.
Singular.
Well, I have a note for every room.
Nothing like a good old icy dungeon. I love it.
The floors here are decorated with marble stone tiles and lit with these cold torches in the four corners. On the north side appears to be Oh, sorry. Oh, here we go. Two stairs leading down to this antechamber, housing what appears to be several coffins of varying sizes. To the south lies this large ice sculpture depicting what appears to be this giant Valkyrie with wings wide open and this bow at the ready. To the west appears to be large, stout statues wearing hoods with long beards pouring out of their hoods. And as you look from where you came from, there's this 5-foot hole in the wall, in the ceiling, where there just appears to be floating, rippling water from where you fell out of.
Almost like a water tunnel. Ooh.
So I would basically have been counting splashes of the ripples since people have kind of been coming down. Did Dean come with us?
You don't catch sign of Dean's in the ripple, but the water doesn't turn into ice.
I cast Sending to Dean.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I'll be keeping up invisibility, by the way.
All right, you can take the rune out and go back to the inn. We're good for tonight.
Lay low.
Lay low.
Was wondering what that voice was the first time. Fuck.
Apologies.
All right, I'll go and occupy your space for the night. Get back soon.
Will do.
I don't know how long we can.
Oh yeah, he does another 25 minutes.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, does it ice over?
It eventually does ice over.
Ah, good.
Good.
And I guess I'll wait. I'll just stay invisible until I feel like it's been a little bit of time, just so he can probably get back.
How long does it usually last?
It's an hour. An hour it can last.
Okay.
I mean, I could walk around invisibly, but
Now, if we start walking around all of us invisible, we have a chance of getting lost. Elafi's happy to show, so Elafi will drop concentration to his invisibility. You guys don't have to drop yours. If you guys want to just follow me around, we can. Just stick to the same room as me, and we'll be sticking together.
I'll try and keep it as long as I can for Dean, but the moment I do something, it'll fall off me. So, if I can hold on to it, I'll know when it's been an hour. So if I do an action, I'll keep it going. But once I drop concentration, Dean and Drana will pop out.
Drana is going to say a small little prayer for, I don't want to say desecrating, but intruding on such an ancient tomb that it appeared.
Drana, is this the vision that you saw?
I would assume so, but forgive me, ancestors, for disturbing your rest.
Drana, this isn't the place you saw.
No?
Well,
No, it's...
well, either way, all we can do is figure it ourselves out. We got no time to waste. We got till
What's this
morning.
blue
basically.
light? Is this electromite?
No, it does not look to be a combination of silver and gold.
Where are we?
It appears to be just blue flame coming out of these like glassy stones.
Blue flame.
This? Is there any marking on the Valkyrie? Like any naming or anything of the sort? Engravement, prayer, I don't know.
Or if you want to drop concentration, you may.
More of a warning in giant.
I can't speak it. Guys,
Okay, yeah,
there's giant writing over here.
Well, how big could the letters really be?
Laffy will take a look.
I walked right into that.
That's a dad joke there.
Ha 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 ha.
Death.
It simply reads, "Woe to those who disturb the Jarls and their treasures."
Woe to those who disturb the Jarls and their treasures. It's a tomb.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Possible giants are still walking around here.
It's a giant's tomb.
So,
Probably for the best that Dean wasn't here.
And likely we need to go deeper.
this isn't the place, but
I'm thinking this is the basement of the Jarl's house.
Possibly.
Well, at least we're in the right place, so we should keep sneaking.
Right, but we better hurry.
Bestial stay invisible. I'm gonna go ahead, lead the way,
And we'll follow him.
and Laffy will be stealthing around every corner, doing his best to be practically invisible. Laffy will point and say that way or that way. Which way we going?
We should go straight.
Straight?
Laffy is
Straight
going
which
to
way?
Well,
Laffy is
the
going to-
direction we're
He's facing
facing
the
is
corner.
that way,
Hang
so
on,
straight ahead.
Joust,
Joust, I
you
can't see
said
what direction
straight.
you're facing, but okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
right. Yes,
Joust.
I am invisible.
Joust, you said straight, right?
I
And I will
forgot.
be
I'm invisible. You didn't see
purposely
where I
moving
was
at half
pointing.
speed to maintain.
See, Joust, it's going to be impossible for me
Sneakiness.
to be straight because, I'm gay.
Alafi, give me a deck save.
Ooh, exciting!
Traps?
Ice.
Plus of this, pretty good. 15.
15. You know those levels in Pokemon that have those directions on them?
Yes!
I love my ice floor puzzles.
I do love
Oh
an
man, I hate these.
Don't worry, just corner move it. corner. Dun, 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 dun.
Whee.
And then you fall prone.
Oh! Wow, Lappy could really move. It's almost as if he glided along the floor.
Okay, if we get into a fight, gotta note not to do that.
Oh shit! Oh!
So now that you see it, once you go up the stairs, you see what appears to be these, essentially, I don't want to say rubber, but essentially stopper platforms, as the tile here is actually a thick sheet of ice.
Oh man, I left my ice treads at home.
Well, there's only one thing I can do.
Stand up.
And
What do the walls and ceiling look like from here in this hallway?
Pillars of ice.
Drana's going to penguin slide her way over to a Laffy.
Alright.
Just full blown, don't even try. Just like, well, I'm not making this deck safe.
Purposefully go prone, yep.
Yeah.
Make a deck save.
Alrighty.
Because at this point, it's to run into a Laffy.
12.
You crash into each other and take 7 bludgeoning damage each. And then you both fall prone.
Yeah.
It's
Laffy is just finished standing up. Oh wait, sorry.
If Drana
Worth it.
takes damage, I think you fall out of invisibility, right? Oh, no wonder he didn't see you. You're invisible.
Taking
Yep.
damage
Towards a
doesn't
boom.
bring you out of invisibility.
That's what it is. Yeah, no, it's just
Making
an
an enemy make a saving throw or an attack roll.
Yeah. No wonder you didn't notice Drana, though. She's still invisible and hit you on the side. That makes sense. Well, Everett, it seems there's a slippery thing. I hope you don't wait. Whoa! Dun, 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 dun.
You stop about right here. As you see that there are like cracks and crevices that have slowed you to a halt.
Yeah, my legs get stuck in it. Oh, and just step out. That was weird.
You see just corridor as far as the eye can see, and in the southern section you see what appears to be more glowing light. To the north, you see that the ice abruptly ends as it has been fallen into.
Oh, like it from the ceiling down, it just collapsed on itself.
Yes.
Okay. Huh. Looks like there was a collapse or something there. And then
That
Giles
could be
is
a
just
way,
like
yeah.
slowly Giles is slowly waddling along. Squeak, 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 squeak,
And then you slip again.
Ah! Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Is the
Dex
floor
save,
on this
that's when I
side
hit the other
also
side.
ice?
Oop.
No.
Please.
And Laffy's gonna stand up, drag whoever it is that bumped into him away from the rubber bits. I suppose
Thanks,
after
Laffy.
a moment of a grab pull, it'd be pretty obvious it was drawn. Good. Okay, call the other two over.
Pain, Tora.
Off to you.
All right. Well,
We should have gotten spiked little boots at the bottom. Just snowshoes. Now imagine a very cute ice skating moment with them, and then they both go ass over tea kettle.
Aww.
Then they go ass over
They
tea
just,
kettle
they
when they
just
hit the other
skate
side.
hand in hand. It's like at the
Oh,
freaking skating rink.
Invisible ice skating rink.
This would
They're not invisible. TJ said that he dropped concentration.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
So magical. Shit! And they just hit the other side.
Anyways. Sorry, what were you saying, Tor?
no, fine. No. I'm just gonna make the slide forward.
Okay. I love this dungeon.
I do too.
It seems that the pathway to our right has collapsed in.
So
I got stuck in the middle for a second.
So. Etched into the floor of this chamber appears to be a cold blue glyph surrounded by 3 major pillars and 4 basins surrounding a step platform.
I believe, if possible, we should avoid touching anything because, as it happens, I have no desire to mess with the dead.
Etched on the basins appears to be giant's language.
I feel read it as we're moving through the room.
A service of blood.
what's it
Before
say?
going across here, Luffy peeks this corner and will say, "A service of blood."
Blood? Heyo, that's my specialty. What do we need?
Let's not touch things we don't understand. And Alafi peeks this corner, peering into this room.
This room appears to be icy metal bars and small, frosted over bedrolls. At least from what you can see there.
Mm-hmm. Alafi will just keep scooting.
God damn it. I want to do something just out of curiosity, but I don't think Toronto would, so I'm not going to.
The end.
I'm following Alafi.
All right. What's the rest of you doing?
I'm not gonna like touch, but I want to look at this this whole like setup here. Since blood seems to be involved, I want to see if it's familiar to any of the blood rituals that I'm familiar with back in my house.
Roll me a history check.
Okay.
Thank
Yes,
you,
is
Scarlet.
he- What?
Thank you.
You're
I was
welcome.
dying to do it, but Drana wouldn't know.
13.
13.
Oh.
This wouldn't be indicative to one of the rituals that you're familiar with, but it is a ritual that you've seen before.
Okay.
Sounds like the blood circles almost that we teleported from.
It's not vampiric,
Hmm.
is what I was getting at.
It's the blood god. There's another shrine to him.
Oh. The ice
It appears to
god.
be a Zulian ritual.
Oh.
Neat. Holy shit, this is a Zulian ritual!
Oh.
We can contact the blood god from here!
Wait.
Oh,
Why?
neat. Let me think. Were we on
Weird.
good terms with him last we met?
Yeah, we were.
Chatted?
He helped us raise a new race of people, remember?
Yeah, I knew that.
Drana's 50-50 on him.
I mean, he gave me a very nice wig. I'm
Yeah.
I
like
wonder.
60-40 on the guy.
I'm kind of interested to see what he would have to say on this place. Maybe he could give us some insight. Maybe even give us like a point in the right direction.
Remember the last time he tried us and we were all, it was a trial of, like, if we all did the right thing, we could
Yeah,
have
but
gotten...
like, I don't think this is his like temple or anything like it was the last time.
But, I mean, yeah,
And we've
that's
already
true.
passed his trial once. At the same time, I'm not
Yeah,
particularly keen on
I
sticking
think
around.
this is just
for
for
too long.
communion.
By Alafi referencing like the giant's etching, like this is a giant design, but it is Zulian rituals.
Strange, as though they were trying to gather or worship at him. Very
I
strange.
mean, we have worship strength. I vote
Warriors.
if we're gonna touch it, we can always come back here on the way out, or after we kill every giant in the area. Then he'll really like us, probably.
Maybe. Depends if they're actually doing anything for the ritual.
Well,
Remember the last time we actually need to kill people to actually summon him.
there was a whole
Maybe we don't have to.
combat trial.
And I'm gonna pull out the canteen that I have full of blood.
Okay.
Goat's blood. Okay.
It's ass blood, but still.
Maybe this might be enough.
Is there a bowl or receptacle where I can put blood in,
In
this?
the four corners, there are 4 receptacles, like 4 basins.
Okay. One by one, I'm gonna start pouring each of the basins full of blood.
All right. Are
So-
you going just clockwise?
Yeah. So boom.
Why are we touching this?
Because I want to see what happens. And besides, we got good favor from him last time. Would certainly help if we got a little bit more assistance.
Isn't this whole thing doing what he can to seek more blood? Didn't he kind of...
He was also a god of
on-
war. He might be able to give us some tactics that might help against the giants.
Is he not part of the reason that Gallius exploded?
No, he's not.
No.
That was all your face.
And our fault.
Yeah, it was our fault too.
So
Well, I guess I can't stop you.
After filling the 4 basins with donkey blood, the blue lights begin to glow and spiral towards the center ring.
okay. How much more blood does it feel like I have in this canister for the day?
You used it all up.
Okay.
Gonna refill
Alright.
first thing at dawn.
Okay. Oh, I put that away.
And in the center, this blue fire begins to erupt. But it doesn't give off heat. It's frigid. It is ice cold in this room. Eventually, you see what appears to be an icy spear pierce through the floor of the platform. These cold blue mandibles tear their way out from the ground. A long whipping tail cracks.
Dragging up.
The cold fire subsides as this strange creature steps up from the platform. And telepathically, he will reach out to your minds. So, you have summoned me here. Service through blood. What is it you desire? And that is where we're going to leave this episode.
Woo! Ice
Holy
Devil!
shit!
Okay.
That was a good one.
I summoned the bug!
You summoned a devil!
You summoned a commander of one of the infernal armies of the Nine Hells.
Ah,
Oh!
and he is,
Oh,
he is
no.
Ice Devil. Lovely.
Oh!
And we'll see what happens with that one next time.
When you got your inspiration. Oh no!
Ooh,
Oh,
thank you all so
dear.
much for being here. This was loads of fun. Glad to be back. We will be here
Oh,
next week where it will
good.
be my birthday.
Woo!
But until then, thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.